Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Iron Valor, and it is so far a natural one, but we will persevere. Before we get started, I have some announcements to get through. Thank you all for joining us, of course. I'm Daniel, our arena master for the evening. Gotta tell you a few things about Ink and Lyre and the stream and some really cool stuff that's super exciting. So first things first, we are now affiliated on Twitch. Woo! So congratulations, everyone. Thank you, everyone who's been watching and streaming and viewing. You may see some ads now when you log into the stream when we get started. We're trying to figure out how we're going to make this work as far as are we playing ads during the break, or, and how that's going to work. So if you have any suggestions or you want to see how those things are viewed on this channel, just put those in the chat. We always love some feedback on that. You're also going to be able to send us bits now. So in addition to the Iron Valor coins for all your players, which are so important for the auction, you're also going to be able to donate to the channel. That helps us continue to do what we do, and it helps us get players and promote the account and all that fun stuff, so we can continue to grow. And also, you may subscribe to the channel as well. We already have some of you who already have, and we'll shout all you guys out here at the end of this. But you can subscribe with Amazon Prime. You can subscribe to us through your normal Twitch. You can give subscriptions. All that fun stuff is available for you. On top of that, it is September. So if you're thinking about subscribing somewhere, you might as well go here. You get 30% off subscriptions until September 30th of this month. And you also get extended percentages off the longer you subscribe. So 20% off monthly, 25% off 3-month, and 30% off 6-month subscriptions. So that's that. What does being subscribed to our channel look like, and what does it mean? Number one, it means you don't get ads. We know that first off for everybody. So if you are going to subscribe to us, you're not going to get ads if you're doing that. Secondly, we don't know exactly what we're going to do for all of our subscribers yet. Right now, you can see the VODs here. You can watch us live on Twitch. We know that there are some emotes coming that we have already put into Twitch to get approved. Those are going to be subscriber exclusives in the chat. And we may be doing some tricky stuff with the VODs and our archiving and all that fun stuff too. But that's coming. So as we get in, if you feel like you're getting value and you want to support the show, you can go ahead and subscribe to us here. We are going to be doing a giveaway during Phase 3, which is a super fun event, where we'll be giving away our Monk t-shirt, which is available over on our Patreon. And I think it's in the store as well. Right? Yep. Yep. Monk shirt is in the store, so you can get that, but you're going to get one here.
You want me to show it off? Hold on. Let me come show it off.
Oh, yes. Lauren is here. She's currently wearing it. Let's see it. Coming in from the living room. Ta-da! Ooh. With the orange. It's a wonderful kind of like Thai monk, right?
It's,
kind of inspired?
It's inspired by Sakyant tattoos, which are used by Thai monks.
Yeah.
But I kind of did like something where it's like the D20 with some Sakyant inspirational pieces here. But yes, very monk inspired.
For sure. So you're going to be able, if you stick around with us for the giveaway in Phase 3, then you're going to have an opportunity to get that. Thank you so much, Lauren.
Oh, you're welcome.
And also the no backup characters mindset t-shirt just went live on our Ink and Lyre store. So when there are certain t-shirts that we promote on our Patreon, they're available exclusively there for several months, but now you can buy it on our website as well. So that just released. And this is the long one, the long announcements here. It's September, which we are transitioning into Bard month. If you've been following us on Instagram and on Patreon, you know that we are releasing new and unique content for each individual class this entire year. We just finished with Cleric month, and now we're rolling into Bard. So the new t-shirt is available on our Instagram. You can see that. You can be one of the first people to get that by subscribing to our Lord Lady tier. And I think the last thing we want to make sure that we mention before we get out of this is that Ink and Lyre is launching Fate's End on Monday, September the 7th at 7:30. So if you find Rayna, Brandon, and myself are all on that show. It's going to be
super exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be super fun. You can see all of us there. It's a more traditional live play. Lots of cool RP. You can see all of our some of our players have already released their kind of like monologue intros over on our Instagram. You can check those out if you kind of want to know what sort of characters you're going to be seeing in the live play. So it should be super fun. But that begins Labor Day, Monday, September 7th at 7:30. So if you just had a great afternoon at the beach or the lake, or quarantining like all of us like should be, then you can spend your evening and see us play some games too. It should be super fun. And that'll be every Monday at 7:30. So last but not least, we are joined by our three wonderful guests for the evening. Rayna McGuire, Max Morin, and Mr. Christian Hatcher. New to the stream. Super excited for him to be here. And we're gonna play some games. We're gonna play a little bit of a Kung Fu Panda themed Iron Valor here. So super excited to see that. And we will bring us into the intro. We'll be right back. Back at the Jade Palace, where the Furious Five and Poe have been training and working for the last several decades to improve their craft and become amazing, fantastic martial artists that they are. There came a point where the clouds rolled over China and would not stop, and rained for nearly 2 months straight. Master Shifu, of course, sensing that there was some sort of disturbance in the land, sent the Furious Five and Poe off to discover what may be the cause of such a thing. Their journey led them all the way to into the mountains, where deep underneath the earth they found a path and they found a trail of destruction from where a monstrous, powerful Tai Lung had resurrected or coalesced from the energy spirit bomb that Poe gave him years and years ago, and in such had been seeking the power of the Dragon Scroll himself, believing that the Dragon Scroll that Oogway and Master Shifu had was not the true and real Dragon Scroll. In fact, they found a tablet lay across the wall that showed Tiamat herself holding the dragon scroll, and that it was said to be in this location, traveling deep into the earth. All of you made your way and into this labyrinth of weaving tunnels that go deep further in, and you found this wonderful, not wonderful, but this very ominous looking white spot where the sun came down and lit just this medallion of Tiamat's picture on the middle, on top of which is a ballista. And you made your way into the light, looking around, and you can see that these skulls, these heads of Tiamat, are positioned in such a way that maybe there is a dragon scroll hidden underneath here somewhere, and maybe that Tai Lung had something to do with this. He knew what was going on. As you make your way in, you hear from the darkness as you're standing on all this.
Welcome, my friends. It's time for another. Our battle will be legendary.
And we'll go ahead and roll initiative. So you're looking around and you don't see anything. It came from the darkness around you. At this moment, you don't see nothing.
Creepy.
And 4. Ooh, not good for your boy. Oh, real quick, what do your characters look like? Obviously, who's playing who? So sorry. While we get these rolls in.
Who should go first?
Brandon, why don't you start us off?
All right, I am playing Crane. He is for this one. He is a Kinsey monk. Very skilled in all sorts of different weaponry, and it looks like he's gonna need them.
For sure, absolutely. Christian.
I am a mantis. It's homebrew class. I'm a foot and 2 inches tall, and I am a monk of the 4 elements. And hopefully my size does not get in the way of the battle.
It's definitely going to get in the way of the battle. I don't know if I said it earlier, but we're all playing monks here. This is a monk showdown going on here. Dillon.
Hey guys, it's me, Tigress. I'm passive-aggressive tiger. Way of the shadow. We just sneaky and fast.
Love it. Love it. James.
I am rolling up with Monkey, who is a Sun Soul monk, and look like a crazy monkey. I'm a bugbear. I got my staff with me. My hands are glowing.
Are glowing?
Glowing.
Glowing with flames.
Glowing.
Nice. Rayna.
All right, I am Viper, so I'm a sneaky little snake. Also
Danger
a monk.
noodle.
Yes, I'm a danger noodle. And drunk because I am practicing the way of the drunken master.
This is what really happened after the movies.
It all went downhill.
True.
There we
I
go.
love
Now
it.
I'll roll.
And Max.
So I'm Poe.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Undoubtedly the thickest monk you've ever seen. Yeah. I gotta take that off because I can't hear. Undoubtedly the thickest monk you've ever seen in your life, with the biggest belly. He's a way of the open hand monk, and he is incredibly juicy.
An amazing figure among this group. Poe, you find yourself in the middle of the Furious Five, sitting next to this spear-like ballista machine in the middle of the space, underneath which is this very strange kind of symbol, an infernal symbol on the ground underneath, where who knows what could happen. And you see all your friends standing on the various heads of Tiamat. Let's get this initiative order. 25 to 20.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
15 to 20.
Yeah, that'd be me, 19.
Crane has an 18.
I was 22.
Oh, Rayna.
Rayna, you lied.
Viper.
I was just very quiet.
Nah, she was just drunk. It took her a minute to
Yeah.
catch up.
That's
Slow
hard.
reflexes.
Got a 15.
And James, you said you had an 18?
Yeah.
Let's see. And you are monkey.
Oh, I also had an 18. Do we need to?
Yeah, y'all reroll. You reroll.
That's a 12.
That is a 24.
Yeah.
That'll work. That'll work. Let's see. And
Oh, with the 19.
yeah, Poe with a 19.
Yeah.
10 to 15.
Oh, I got 15.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. And 5 to 10.
6.
Who got 6?
10.
Oh, 10. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's kind of crazy. Like, Tai Lung will go last.
Oh, good.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
We just gotta find him first.
yeah.
Yeah, does he have a surprise?
He does not.
Okay.
That'd be messed up.
How high up?
That is a great question.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part. What was it?
How high up? Is like the roof or the
It's this chamber's probably about 30 or 40 feet high. It's a pretty big space, relative. It's high enough for you guys to jump off the top of it if you wanted to. All right. We will begin with top of the round with quick as a snake, Viper. You're looking around. You can hear there in the spaces around you. You can see there are 5 or 6 different little weaving tunnels that leave this space, and out and about you can hear like dragging of weapons on rock and dirt, and you can hear there's some footsteps happening out. But all of that leads into darkness, and the only thing that's lit is what you have right here in front of you. What are you doing?
Well, first things first, we're taking a shot.
Oh. I thought you meant an attack. I just
Just like
No,
shoot
just-
into the dark.
Just
Yeah.
alcohol. Step 1.
This is just for Viper, okay? This is Viper's time.
Okay.
Sure.
Mm. Okay, so there are 5 tunnels. Where's the one nearest to me? Like,
What are you looking for?
so there are 5 tunnels coming off this room.
Yeah, there are all these entrances, kind of like right here, that lead off into the various chambers. So the closest one to you is right over here.
Okay. Can I check the chamber out?
Yeah. So let's say, where do you want to move to?
Just move right over by this column here.
Okay. As you do, you step over there. You can see running, almost like sprinting towards you as you're coming out. This little rhino guard appears, and he's got this huge warhammer, huge plate mail, the horn coming out like it's from the first movie, like they're trying to capture it. No, they were trying to keep Tai Lung in place, but now somehow they're on his team now. He's got the sword, the hammer, and he's got it wielded, prepared for him. He's right there.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna attack it.
All right, go for it. So you run forward and make some attacks. What are you doing here, Viper?
For the shot glass in his face.
Yeah.
Gonna go in with an unarmed strike.
All right, roll to hit.
Okay, 19.
19 definitely hits. Perfect. Coming up there, sweeping around with the back of the tail across the face.
What's my damage? That's 9 damage.
9 damage to the first rhino. All right. Second attack.
gonna go flurry of blows.
Okay. So you get a second attack first, but then you can flurry blows for sure.
Oh, second attack first, isn't it?
Mhm.
All right, I guess another unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a 20.
A natural 20? Or just regular 20? Dirty
Well,
20.
13 plus 7.
Dirty 20. That hits for sure too.
Sweet. That's 5 more damage.
5 more damage. All right.
Yep.
So one comes across the chin, then now she's like wrapped around the top of him, just squeezes in tight, and like kind of like crushes the helmet on top of him, and then burn the key point, flurry blows, 2 more attacks.
Well, that's gonna be a 20.
Another 20, and then give me 1 more attack roll.
More attack. 10.
10. 10's gonna miss. So as you got him wrapped up and like holding him tight, you get one good chunk, get him like right between the eyes. The other one you find purchase on the horn itself, no damage. Well, how much was that third attack though?
Third attack. Wait, damage or hit?
Damage.
Shoot. 4.
4. That first attack was really good. The other two not so much. All right, that's action, bonus action, and all your movement. That ends your turn. Viper Poe, you're back around. You can see Viper's engaging with the enemy, but you can also hear the echoes in the chambers all around. What are you doing?
Can I try and identify the source of the Tai Lungness in the room?
You may use your bonus action to make a perception check.
I think I will do that. Let's see. Uh-oh. Perception. That's gonna be 7.
7
total.
There's a lot of echoing in this chamber, and I mean, you might have had better luck if you'd rolled an astral. So, but so that everybody could see. But reminder to do that so everyone can see our stuff. But with a 7, it's echoing around. You're not really sure where it's at. Could be anywhere.
Let's see.
But Viper went in one space, and here we are.
Gotcha. In that case, I need to... I guess I'll go try and help Viper, because she seems to know what she's doing over there.
Sure. Go for it.
Let's see. I'm not actually on the astral thing. How do I get to there again? I'm sorry.
You should be. I have you in here. You run over there. You're within range. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. That's going to be a dirty 14, but a total of 22.
22 to hit. That hits. No problem.
Cool.
And
natural 14, I meant, by the way.
Natural 14 is great.
He's going to take the staff that was passed down to him from Oogway and then from Shifu, and he's going to smack the Rhino Guard with it for a total of 10 damage.
10 damage. This guy's getting hurt. And he's hadn't even got a chance to do anything yet.
Then I'm going to take my second attack.
Staff to the knee. Second attack.
Yeah, let's do that. But that's going to be a 13 to hit.
13 misses. So the first attack hits the knee. The other one comes across. You get the staff. The staff kind of cracks as you hit the armor, as that hard metal resists. That's action, bonus action, and I think that's all your. I think that's all your movement too.
Yes, I will go ahead and end my turn there as I try and identify the source of Tai Lung.
Perfect. All right. So, as that is, this will bring us up to another rhino's turn, which appears from on underneath this side, and seeing our poor dear Mantis, it will run out to the to the little bug. Coming at you, Mantis, is the first attack, which is a 16 to hit. Does that hit?
That does hit.
Ooh, that's not good.
My feat of defensive duelist to add my proficiency and make it fierce.
Okay, sure. Wait, you're doing what now? Adding proficient what?
My proficiency to my armor class.
Oh, so does that block it?
It does.
So what does that look like as he comes up? Smack the rhino has a giant war hammer with this massive piece, and it's coming down on top of Mantis, who's a foot wide. What does that look like to us?
Okay, so Mantis puts up both of his claws, and he actually blocks it and pushes it off. He gives a little wink, like, "Yeah, that's right."
Just if the laws of physics be defied, this is Kung Fu, and just blocks it out. Second attack is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Ooh, that's okay. That's going to be 14 points of bludgeoning damage to you. As the second, so the first one you come off and push it back, and as you do, he brings up the back of the hammer and kind of smashes into you, and just, and you reach right back into place, floating back in. But there you are, Monkey. Your turn.
Ooh, I'm going to make a perception check to see if anything else is coming from near where I'm at.
Go for it. Bonus action perception check.
What is that? That is a 19.
19. You can hear some hooves are coming from way back here. I mean, they seem to be running. Looks like there's another. The last of these rhinos is coming this direction, moving as quick as they can.
All right, can I step out here to see if I see him?
As you do that, you see another one. He's a little bit further away, but he's over here. But he's running your direction.
Okay. I can see him from here.
You could. Well, you get the sense of where he is. You can see kind of like his essence as he's running through there. You can feel him running, and
I'm gonna get a little bit further in.
Sure.
And I'm going to open up with a searing sunburst.
Ooh, what does that look like, and what does it do?
I'll twirl the staff around, distract him, and then just let it out. Just a nice ball of light comes flying at him.
Like a ray of light? Is that what's happening here?
It's a ray of light, and then it explodes in a 20-foot radius.
Oh, so you're literally just gonna fireball him with cool monk shit.
Basically,
as it comes up.
I'm gonna drop a key point into it as well. He needs to make a con save.
Con save for this deer rhino. That's a good roll. Natural 17.
He saves, so he takes half.
Half damage. As it comes out, it skids off the armor, and you can see there's a little black spot where this radiant light energy is hit this guy and envelops him, but he just keeps running. You can almost see the dust kind of like disperses in the air as he's going through.
Total of 20, so he takes 10 points.
10 points of damage. All right. And bonus action.
Bonus action. I'm going to just stay there and wait for him.
Mm-hmm. All right, perfect.
Yes.
All right, that'll end your turn, Crane.
All right. Well, I see this rhino guard trying to hurt my mantis friend, so I'm going to come to his aid. Hang on, little buddy. I got you. 10, 15, 20. So I'm going to come over here. And as Crane takes flight and he's flying towards the rhino, he kind of like as he gets closer, he kind of like spins into a little ball. And when he pops back out, he has a scimitar. No one knows where it came from. But he takes the scimitar and he slashes at the rhino guard.
Oh,
2 times.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's a 17 plus 9 for the first one.
17 plus 9 definitely hits, no problem.
And the second one is a 10 plus 9, 19.
No problem. Both those hits. Coming like scimitar from nothing, held by the feet. Just come down on this rhino. It's incredible.
Yes.
Why does he have a weapon? We don't know.
So, first one, that's going to be 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
And the second one is going to be 13 points of damage.
All right.
All right. Now, when he slashes, the first time he slashes down, and the second time he slashes up, and he kind of tosses the scimitar in the air, and he's going to go flurry of blows, like kind of like a bicycle kick action, but with his talons.
Oh, like so it's just like pa 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 pa. All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Bonus action.
With the hat the whole time, just. Like,
oh yeah, the hat stays on. It doesn't move.
Without a problem.
Okay, so that's 2 unarmed attacks. So yeah. First one is gonna be 21.
That hits, no problem.
And the second one is a natural 20, baby.
Woo! Natural 20. Nice.
All right.
Love it, love it, love it. So as you come across the first one, kind of like kicks the helmet off, and then you come in with that last little kick, and you get like into the eye a little bit. That middle talon of yours into that, and like pulls the skull from the inside a little bit, as it does a little bit extra damage here.
So that's another 10 points for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And for the nat 20, I only did 7, so that's 14 for the nat 20.
All right. That's excellent, Crane.
And then with the grace of a crane, he catches the scimitar as it comes back down.
And now you're not like right in front of his face, just floating there. You're kind of like circling him like the predator crane that you are.
Yeah.
Tigress.
All right, seeing Crane already helping out Mantis, I'm gonna go head in there, help out the boy Monkey. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And 45, 50? Can I see him around this corner?
Not yet.
Get closer?
Yeah, you got to get closer.
All right.
Looks like dim light out there, though, buddy.
It is.
It does. It does look like dim light out there.
It's dark over there. Except for the light that came out from this monk fireball.
I'm gonna use my feline abilities, and I'm gonna double my movement speed.
Love it. Feline agility.
Yeah, and we'll continue running, seeing Monkey, seeing him fireball, like some high level monk stuff going on over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run my way over here, jumping, and spot the enemy, jump at them, and we're gonna strike hard with our fists.
Go for it. Bonus or feline agility. Get over there. Go ahead and roll those attacks. Tigress. I don't know why it works.
18 and a 27.
Both of those hit, no problem.
Flurry of blows.
Let's see how those go. Hits. Both of those hit. So it is a paw frenzy over here as the claws come out just a second, and to the chin, to the stomach, both feet come up, pop into the elbow. It's just a flurry of blows. Craziness. Pop-fection. How much damage is that?
It's 17, 37 damage.
37 damage total. Whew.
Wow.
Man. These are with that, it's like stumbling and falling back after getting this light. Rhino Guard was not prepared for this. He's gonna come up with his hammer across the chin, taking his turn now. First attack and second attack against you. Both of those are probably gonna miss with a 12 and a 9.
Dexterous.
Just like Tiger, like he's got the hammer, he's trying to come up on you, Tigers, but you're just like moving, shift back and forth. One of them just parries across, elbow to the face again because he just deserves it. And he'll actually continue to run forward as he's trying to charge through here, leaving your range and coming around to Monkey. All right. With that, that'll end Rhino 3's turn, and that brings us on to the first Rhino, who's over here engaged with both Viper and Poe. The first thing it's going to do is going to try to take the hammer and smash Viper, who's hanging on top of it. That is a 19 to hit, Viper.
That's it.
All right, you're going to take... You're gonna take 10 points of bludgeoning damage from it smashing you, like it hits you and that kind of rips your grip from its skull. You take the helmet with it and you land on the ground away from it, and then he's gonna bring the hammer back around again to you, Poe.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes, but I will cast shield. With my so you know how I'm that human variant.
We made this monk fight so there would be no shield. I mean,
no, but I got a good description for you.
That was part. Okay, hit me with it.
Okay, so as he is coming around with the hammer, Poe is gonna take his belly and like stick it out in front of it, catching the hammer with it and bounce it away.
It's just boom, boom, boom.
Exactly.
Reverberates.
Totally absorbs the blow.
Completely throughout the entire space. It reverberates in the chamber, and I'm sad because
It's okay. I only get one of those.
Did not expect to see that. Did not expect to see that in this fight. Okay, that's fine. I'm not crying. You're crying. Anyway, that'll end this turn. Mantis.
Okay, so Mantis is going to try and jump off of Crane's circling body and slash right across that rhino's face.
All right.
With both of his attacks, so like kind of like straight off the same thing that he did to block. So,
yeah. Love it.
That is.
Oof.
So both of those, that is a 16 and a 19.
I think both of those are going to hit because that should be a 17 and a 19, right?
16 and 19.
16, 19. The 16 exactly hits. The 19 does as well. Go ahead and roll damage for both of those. As you come up, like the smallest of our furious five here, ripping into this poor little rhino. Largest.
Don't call me cute.
Small yet mighty.
Mm-hmm. So that is 5 and 5 and 6.
All right, 12 points of damage with the first two attacks. As you're coming in, bonus action.
So for my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and flurry of blows.
All right, go ahead. 2 more attacks coming. What does Mantis's flurry of blows look like?
So after slashing off of the rhino's head, Mantis is going to release his wings for a little bit, jump up even higher, and then try and come back down and take off, keep wailing on that head, basically.
Love it. Love it. Just helmets are coming off everywhere. It's terrible. Into the eyes. Let's get it. Roll a couple more attacks for us.
That's a 19, and okay, so that's 26 and an 11.
26 and 11. 11 misses, unfortunately, but the 26 does hit.
Awesome. All right, and that is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. This one is starting to look really rough. Starting to have some blood. Pieces of the armor are now being pieces of it are dismantled. It's kind of dragging the hammer a little bit more than it used to.
After that, I'm gonna look at Crane and go like, "You got this," and I'm gonna run. Basically, to like right here below the dragon head.
With arm held heavy with all of this this damage he took, he takes the warhammer, feigns at you slightly as he's starting to bleed out here. You get away no problem with that opportunity attack. And that will bring us around to Tai Lung's turn. Tigris, you see him leap over this wall in a quick step, saying,
Hello, little cub.
Oh.
Dare challenge me?
and then he'll come forward. And with all the fury and the malice, you see his eyes almost glow like a bluish kind of purple as he screams out, coming at you. He'll take his first 2 attacks at you. That is a 23 and a 29 to hit.
Oh no.
Yes.
All right, that's going to be 13 and 10. It's 23 points of damage on the first 2 strikes. He's going to spend a stunning strike on this as he comes into with the 2 fingers trying to do the nerve into the belly. Make a con save for me.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He does it on the second attack too. Make another one.
23.
Both of those are going to save. He'll go ahead and take his bonus action to flurry of blows, and he'll take both of these attacks recklessly. First attack is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Where's my panda?
You take
I'm across the room.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage as the first two stunning strikes missed, and he comes around with a heel paw to the chin, and then another one to the stomach, hitting you, and you double over for just a second.
That was fun, wasn't it?
No.
And that'll bring us that top of the round, Viper.
All right, I'm coming back at Rhino 1. I'm going to attack him again.
All right, Rhino 1.
Hey, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, natural 20. That'll do it.
Oh, here it is. And another 20.
Dirty 20.
8. 5, 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage to Rhino 1, right? Okay. He's looking okay.
Springing back I'm just curling up like a spring and just launching myself at his face repeatedly.
Got it. Second attack.
Let's see. Oh, that was both my attacks.
Oh, that was both the attacks. Okay, great. All right. Bonus action for anything? All right. Well,
Flurry of blows.
Another flurry of blows. All right, go for it.
Yes. Ha 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 ha. That's gonna be 23.
23 does hit. No problem. Second attack on the flurry of blows.
That's gonna be 8 points of damage.
And 8 points of damage on that.
Right.
All right. And you get one more attack.
And then I'm gonna use one more attack. Sweet.
All the attacks.
Gonna go unarmed strike again. I'm just gonna wrap myself around his neck and just squeeze.
Just trying to choke the life out of him.
21.
No problem. That hits.
Hey. Okay, that's 4 more points of damage.
4 more points of damage. All right. Perfect. And that will end your turn, unless you want to move any further. Probably not.
Okay, I think I will use. Nope,
Oh,
nope,
no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. What are you doing?
Do I want to? Okay, I'm gonna use drunken technique to stumble back to around this column here.
Okay. Does that mean I can't take an opportunity attack?
Let's see.
I think it does when you attack.
I believe so.
So as she's coming around and smacking around, almost choking the life out of this rhino, just like a quick snake, like it's a hula hoop rolling down the street, just getting just far enough away to not get a strike. Poe.
Can I hear the sounds of Tigress getting her butt kicked over there?
From over here, it just sounds like a lot of fighting. It's hard to tell what's happening yet.
Okay. Well, I was going to shout out dramatically, Tigress, but I don't think I can do that.
There's a lot
so instead,
there's a lot happening right in front of you right now.
Oh yeah, there is. How bad's he looking?
He's looking rough, but not that bad. He's seen better days, but it's far from bad.
We can fix that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my multi-attack against him. I'm gonna take that quarterstaff and whip it around. Mm-hmm. Just try and unbalance him. So that's gonna be a 20 to hit.
20 does hit, no problem.
Sweet. And then the second one is going to be a... Ooh, that's not as good. That's going to be a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Well, I get one in with the quarterstaff, and that's going to be a total of 8 damage.
Perfect. With Uguay's quarterstaff coming in hot.
Oh, sorry, 9 damage.
9 damage. Got it.
Yes.
All right, bonus action.
So as a bonus action, I'm going to try and lay in as much damage as I can on this guy. I'm going to go ahead and flurry of blows him.
Another one.
Yes. For that one, let's see. I don't know how that works. Okay, whatever. I'll just roll the d20s.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so the first one's gonna miss by a wide margin, and then the second one's a natural 20.
Natural 20 again.
Nice.
What does Poe's natural 20 look like for us?
It's probably gonna look like a nice big belly gong right to the face.
Boom.
And with that, I'm gonna use one of my special abilities to actually use that belly gong to push him away from me.
All right, love it. The
He needs to make a strength save.
The same kind of reverberation that happened from the shield attack is now rolling out with this throughout the echoing in the chamber. That's a 20 or 18 strength save.
Ah, okay.
Or
He's not
20.
gonna get pushed.
Okay. But at least it's something, and it's lots of how much damage was it? 14? No.
Yeah, there's another 9 there. So
Another 9 damage?
18.
Oof. Now he's looking real tough. He's having a rough go of things.
Okay.
Alrighty. So with that, that'll bring us around to Rhino number 2, who has been tore up by Mantis and the Crane.
Oh, yeah.
So looking around just at everything that's happening, he'll just release this massive battle cry. He'll use that battle cry to gain advantage on this attack and all the subsequent attacks, and come around with a warhammer across and try to baseball bat our dear Crane out of the air. First attack coming at you is a double natural 20.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
And second attack is a 17 to hit.
17 misses.
17 misses. So the
But I
natural
mean,
20.
Me ouch.
Nat 20 to me though. So.
Yeah.
He didn't want. He didn't want either. He got both of them.
Yeah.
That is,
he really wanted to hit me.
Hey, natural 20 at a disadvantage.
that would have been impressive. That would have been amazing. So literally with the one attack, it's like you just came like a hanging curveball. Just boom! It hits you right across the head.
You got
the hat falls off.
He knocked me out of the sky, yo.
He knocked you out of the sky. The hat falls off, tumbles in the dirt. You take 36 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, dude.
No!
And
Birds are not that durable.
I'm gonna say you're also thrown back 5 feet from him because he hit you that hard.
That's fair.
And then he'll start charging at you again and close the distance. But that'll end his turn.
Wow. Okay.
Just, boom. Monkey.
Tigress, are you okay over there?
I've never been better.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna whack this rhino guard real quick with my quarterstaff. Just pull it out, hit him twice with it.
Quarterstaff's coming out. The monkey's got
Quarterstaff.
some twirling action over here.
Twirling action. I might bounce off the walls a couple times.
Like hold it with your tail for a half second and then
of course.
swing it around. Go ahead and roll to hit.
So that is a total of a 20, and then that is 15.
15 unfortunately misses. The other hits though. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
That is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage to goal number 3.
I will flurry of blows.
All right. Go for it.
Strikes.
Ooh.
Pretty sure that both of those hit.
Yes, they do. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem on those.
Cool.
It's just crazy monkey stuff. One quick, just like the quarterstaff across the chest, and then both feet pop.
That's another 17 points of damage on that.
Oof. These guys are starting. They're all looking rough now. The rhino guard from the prison that once hung Tai Lung is. They're not
with
looking
that,
great.
I'll end on this side of him.
Sure.
After
that's
kicking, backing off the walls and all over the place.
Oh, that's probably wise. Okay. That'll end your turn, Crane.
Okay. Well.
Baseball man himself.
Woo! After taking a big hit from the hammer and seeing him charge me, I'm going to stand up, which is half my movement, right?
Yep.
Okay, and he's in melee with me still?
He sure is.
Fantastic. All right. With a flourish of the scimitar, I'm going to take 2 more swipes at him as he comes charging towards me before he even realizes what's going on.
The flourishing. He's running towards you. Go for it.
All right, first attack. Where's my tab? There it is. That's only a 13.
That'll miss. Second attack.
All right, second attack. That's more like it.
That'll hit, no problem.
Yeah, it's like a 25. All right. Yeah, with the scimitar. And that's going to be 11 points of damage.
That is a lot of damage to him, but he's still okay. The
Still
scimitar
up?
flourishing, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. These are not weak little guys.
I see that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to I guess Flurry of Blows him.
Another one.
Yeah, another one. Just hit him until he drops, man. I'm a little scared for my life after that first attack.
It's about to be rough. Go for it. Flurry of blows.
Oh, that's gonna miss.
That first one missed.
The second one's gonna hit.
You're a little rock. There's something in that bird concussion you got going on. That's
I'm seeing like 2 of them. You know, that's why every other attack is hitting.
You're hitting one and not missing. Perfect. There's 2 of these round guards. Like they can double now. It's great. Roll that damage.
That is gonna be. Oh wow, low damage. Only 6 points of damage on that one.
6 points of damage. All right.
Yes. But I'm back on my feet though.
Back on the feet. Just. All right. Perfect. Let's see. That brings round to Tigress. Tigress, you're looking down at Tai Lung.
You bonus action on arm attack, right?
With one attack, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
as long as you take the attack action as your other.
You can't. Oh, you can't just bonus action attack.
That's right, little one.
Lame. We're fighting back.
We're fine.
I'll run away. I'm a tiger, baby.
Oh, I thought you said you ran away.
Oh, no way. No way.
I'll run away.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said.
Uh-oh. This guy's pretty strong. He smacked away my fist. All right. The second one comes in. I gotta try again. Comes back with the what is that, like 23?
23 definitely hits.
Yeah.
All right.
So the first one, he just like you're a little off center, so you punch, you overextend, and like he just steps out of the way, gives you the, and then the other one you come up with uppercut.
This guy lost to a panda, and he's gonna sass me. All right. So, anyways, stunning strike.
I have words.
Stunning strike.
You're not the only one. Shifu taught me this move too.
Ooh. Is that 7 damage?
My guy taught him that too. That's actually 13 damage.
Sure. Does a natural 20 save?
It doesn't.
Okay. So he's stunned.
Wow.
As those traditional monk fashion, we don't stop there. We just keep going.
A flurry.
Yeah, we're getting some leg action in here. We're going for the roundhouse.
Ooh.
All right. I'm a little bit off balance here. It's getting rough.
Uh-oh.
He just, as you come up, he grabs you by the foot, just holds it in place.
All right.
Oh my god, tigers.
All right, we go for the punch to the nuts.
Oh no!
It's getting rough out here. It's getting rough.
Another one. I'm gonna call you grappled now.
Get out all the ancient warrior techniques like punches to the nuts.
He grabs you by the leg, and with a natural one, 2 natural ones this turn, grabs you, kind of flips you around, throws you on the ground, prone.
Ooh.
Prone.
Uh-oh.
Monks were immune to pain.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, we're good.
You good? All
Yeah,
right,
we're good.
perfect. It's probably wise.
I mean, I'll stand up.
Stand up, and as you do, he's like,
You haven't learned anything.
that brings us around to round number 3, who's fighting Monkey. He'll take you, and he'll take his 2 attacks against you. He's gonna grab you by the throat, push you against the wall.
Try.
He's gonna try and take the hammer and smash into you if he can. Real quick, 2 attacks. That is a 12 and a 19.
The 12 does not hit, but the 19 does.
So he gets you and holds you against the wall. He doesn't smash you with as much impact as you might think, but the hammer certainly does. And you take 21 points of damage as he gets you right in the chest. You feel those monkey ribs break, and it just hurts you, gasping for air now.
Okay.
Okay. That'll end his turn. And reach around to the original Rhino who's fighting Poe. Poe, you see this one is on its last legs. He'll reach out and give and then come at you with a pair of attacks with advantage.
He does have to make a wisdom save because apparently I have Sanctuary on.
When did you get Sanctuary?
Apparently, when I finish a long rest, I gain the effect of a Sanctuary spell that lasts until the start of your next long rest.
You have definitely made attacks since then.
Oh, is that how that works? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're good.
For sure. Oh my god, that's crazy. 12 and 23.
Not the 12,
sorry,
but the 23.
That's with advantage, so that hits.
Okay.
And then second attack is definitely going to miss. So the first attack comes across. He actually tries to gore you with the first one, and he gets into that belly. It wraps around his horn. He pulls up. You take 17 points of slashing damage from that. And then he comes around with a hammer trying to get you in the shoulder too. That one unfortunately will miss. And,
Thank goodness.
And you just kind of palm it yourself, the Dragon Warrior. All right, Mantis. You're looking around. You can see Viper and Poe seem to have everything going around. You can't see anything going on with Monkey and Tigress. Crane, who came to your defense earlier, is fighting.
I don't got this. I'm on the ground.
he just got baseball smacked, and you're looking around. This Rhino is ready to go down.
I'm missing attacks. There's 2 of them now. I don't know what's going on, man.
So what is this thing right here? This
that is a scorpion ballista that you can just fire.
Crane is gonna Mantis is gonna jump on the ballista and turn it with his tiny body.
I could not save that for Tai Lung though.
And
you can reload it.
Okay.
Wait, was it already shot?
No.
Oh.
It's loaded right now.
Good. So I'm gonna jump actually onto the arrow itself, and then fire it. So I'm over there no matter what. And I'm gonna take that second attack when I get over there.
Yeah. So Mantis, you swing the scorpion around, lined up the best you have. He looks like he's really focused on Crane, so he's not really paying attention to you. Click the trigger. You and the arrow start flying. Make an attack roll with D20 with the D8, or with +8. So D20 +8.
So that's 25.
25 definitely hits. As the arrow itself pierces into him, you're on the backside, ready to make your attack as well. Go ahead and make your attack too.
That's 2.
It's plenty. So the arrow itself comes out and pierces into the Rhino. Then you're coming in with like the flying kick of death. Roll damage on all of that. That's should be 5d8 plus whatever your modifier is, or 6d8 plus whatever your modifier is.
6. So that's 20. 23.
It's enough to finish off this Rhino. So Mantis, how do you want to do this as it goes into Rhino Guard 2? As the arrow is flying and you're on top of the arrow and you take it out.
Mantis is gonna say it's not the size of the insect in the fight, but the size of the fight in the insect, and slice open his head.
Oh my god!
These 2 little pincers come out just as the other one takes it and literally pins this Rhino to the back wall, just sticks into the stone, and it is absolutely disgusting. First of all, thank you for that.
Damn, DreamWorks.
What's our rating on this movie?
What are you doing, DreamWorks?
Mantis is gonna look over at Crane and say, "I got this," and then he's just gonna run away towards Viper to see what's going on over here.
Sure.
Oh, and
Hi, Mantis.
Perfect.
Does she
All
swear
right.
that a little bit?
Well done, Christian. Well done, Christian. All right. That'll bring us around to Tai Lung, who will say,
I think this is it for you, dear cub. I'm so sorry.
Nah.
Oh, not today?
Just nah.
Nah. Nah, fam.
reckless.
Oh.
First
Nah.
attack. That is a
Shield.
21 to hit.
Hang on. That's my
Yeah, it is.
Shield.
27 to hit.
Yeah, go ahead.
And start. All right, let's go ahead and make a. Well, I'll go ahead and roll damage on these. See what happens. Ooh, that's not good. 15 damage on both of those.
Both like together. Total?
Yeah, together. You seem fine. Flurry of blows. With all the stuff. That's a natural 20 on that one.
That's gonna hit.
And then a
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
25. So natural 20 comes out. Ooh.
Oh man.
Natural 20 is 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Still up?
Oh yeah. Not even close.
And then 7 more.
You're gonna have to hit harder than that. I got a lot of fight in this woman body.
So the first one comes out. It's a paw to the foot. You crumble a little bit. The other one is an elbow to the nose. It starts to bleed a little bit. He takes his he pulls out with both hands with the crit and smashes you into the ground. And then the last one is a claw across the chest. You're bleeding and everything's not working out well. It's like
one last trick.
an action surge.
Oh,
shit.
Here we go.
Shit, bro.
It's done.
That's an 18 hit
Yeah.
and a 22.
Yeah.
That is 24 points of damage.
All right.
There's no way.
Yeah.
How are you still up?
Whatever.
Yeah, sure, fine.
yeah. Still good.
Tigress, you this time he's like, last one. He takes his head, and one hand around the back, one around the front, and just snaps the neck. You fall down unconscious for now.
I mean,
DreamWorks.
Rated M for mature.
For real. The crazy fanfic right here.
stepping over Tigress's limp body, he'll walk over towards Monkey.
Oh, my friend. Swinging friend. Long time no see.
Tai Lung's from a whole different movie right now.
Yeah.
Bro,
Tai Lung's a Terminator, dude.
I saw it as like the Mortal Kombat finishers.
He's like, he's over here working with his own captors. Like,
Viper.
What is happening?
Top of the round, Viper.
Quick question: could I have heard Monkey's screams of pain as he got his chest caved in?
You definitely heard. There was definitely a bone cracking, like when you accidentally break a chicken wing, you know, like like echoing in the chamber when Tigress got her neck snapped.
Well, in that case, Poe would be like, "Go help them," or something to that effect.
Something to the effect.
I got this handled.
All right, that'll end his turn, Viper.
How far can I go? Okay, so I'm gonna hear Poe and I'm gonna say, "Okay, I'm good. You're good. You got this. You're good. You're totally good.
We're good."
And then I'm
Still got his horn in my belly.
Didn't you put it there though? Like,
No, put it there.
Not on purpose.
that's your shield, right?
In a way, yes.
That was his face,
Viper.
not his horn.
Hey, Viper, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna rush as far as I can over to help Monkey. Or
Okay.
is Monkey still alive? Monkey's still good.
He's alive for now.
For now.
5,
I wouldn't consider it good.
Yeah.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. It's 80 feet if you're going to do anything. How much movement do you have?
Can I reach them with 80 feet?
She can bonus action dash, right?
Yeah, how much movement do you have?
50 feet.
Yeah, you can totally. You can step of the wind, bonus action, and get all the way there. You want to do that?
Sweet. Yes.
All right, you burn that bonus action. You burn a key point, moving all the way over there to you. You come upon Rhino Guard first, and then you see the blue kind of like burning eyes of Tai Lung, who you haven't seen in years. I mean, it's been decades now. You look real quick. Make a perception check for me.
He
Viper.
ate sands.
He ate.
I'm just drunkenly squinting at it, like, what is this? Shoot, that's a 3.
3. You don't really see anything. He says,
Hello, my pretty. You ready?
I
Your
am
turn.
too drunk for this.
all right, what are you doing? You got the guard right in front of you. You can scoot past him and get to Tai Lung if you want to. What do you want to do?
Okay, I think I'm gonna investigate the weird voice. So I'm gonna go toward Tai Lung.
Okay, you slap over, get over there. As you do, make an acrobatics check for me. Real fast. Doom, doom.
24.
24. With this, you get that coiling viper action, and you get so high, getting over Rhino Guard, that he tries to swing at you with that reaction to get to hit you, but you just get way too high. You sail over and you seek Tai Lung as you come down. Go ahead and do what you're doing. Do.
Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go in with an unarmed strike.
All right. Pair him, hopefully.
That's a 13.
13 misses. You come in with the tail whipping across. He just slaps it off.
Ow.
Second attack.
Alright, good. Try that again. That's an 18.
18 exactly hits.
Oh no.
Ah!
So 18.
So
okay.
with that, the first one he slaps off, you swing him back around and kind of like bite into his wrist. Ah! It just throws you off. Roll damage.
Okay, that's gonna be 7.
7.
7.
That definitely hits. Hey,
It's
or
not
just,
that great. I don't have, but I'm doing my best.
hey, actually, if you don't mind, roll another d20 for me for an attack roll, because technically he recklessed on his last fight, so attack rolls against him have advantage too.
Oh,
So
nice.
give me another attack roll.
Okay, that's another attack roll. That'll be 20.
All right, that does 13,
Hey.
13 to 20, so that also hits. So that first attack he slapped off actually hurt his pinky a little bit. I probably broke it. So go ahead and roll damage for that too.
Thank you. That's gonna be 6 more points.
6 more damage to your boy.
I'm drunk, but I'm getting there. I am getting some hits in.
You can go first.
Poe.
I'm gonna try and polish off this Rhino Guard for my action.
Give me some rolls and let's see how this goes.
All right. So I'm taking the quarterstaff around, whipping it to his face, trying to dislodge that horn in my poor belly. Oh no.
You push it down and get it off of you, but you don't do any damage.
Okay, that's fine. An 8. That'll be 10 to hit on the first one.
And then 18 on the second. So the second attack
18.
does hit. So you kind of force it with the first attack. You really just force the rhino off of you, and you get away from him. Second attack, quarter stab over the top, whacking him on the head. Roll that
Yes.
damage.
All right. That's gonna be 7 damage.
7 points of damage. He is looking like he's on his last legs. His last horn.
All right. Well, let me. I got enough key points. Let's go ahead and flurry of blows him just to finish this fight.
Flurry of blows.
Boom, boom, boom. He's gonna take his tiny little feet. He's gonna try and kick him a bunch. Ooh, that's 2 hits, I believe.
Both of those 2 hit. How do you want to do this, Max?
Gonna take the feet and kick, and knock him away.
So as you do,
Far as possible.
it's this bicycle kick. Poof, 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 poof. At some point, he hits the ground. So you're almost like pogo stick. Bah, bah, bah. pop. He driving him further and further into the ground, and he's gone. Go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna say after he's well and dealt with, I'm gonna try and go ahead and move over to see what's happening over there. Because it doesn't sound good.
It does not sound good, and it is not good. Are you back in Astral now where you can move everything?
Yes.
All right, move yourself where you need to be. You don't have any. You can't get there all the way, so wherever you want to be at. Monkey, you are surrounded by Tai Lung and this guard. What are you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna hit the guard once and then turn around and just bring it into Tai Lung.
All right, go for it.
I'm going to attempt a stunning strike on the Rhino guard.
Okay, go ahead. Well, try to hit him first.
Yeah, I gotta try and hit him first. 18.
18 definitely does hit.
Yeah, buddy.
18 to hit, and you're now doing the nerve attack, whatever that is. I can't remember what it's called. And as you do, it gets into him. Wait, well, let's see. What's your saving throw?
14.
14. I think it's gonna save. It's +6, so that's a 13. It fails. 13 fails. So as you do, you come up into him and just boom. You see this little blue energy just throughout his chest.
He takes 8 points of damage, and I just take it and swing right into Tai Lung with the next attack.
Perfect. Make that first attack.
Is a 28 hit?
It sure does. It sure
Sweet.
does. The first one comes across, and then you come across with the second one. Is this also a con save?
Yeah, we're gonna drop that into it too. It might happen.
I think
Actually, you said we have advantage on it, right? Like
you do have advantage. Yeah, you have advantage on these attacks.
Nope, definitely didn't natural 20 that.
But you still hit. He saved the same strike. Go ahead and roll damage. Monkey getting it in there.
That is 9 points of damage to him.
To Tai Lung. All right.
And then I will bonus action. What is this one? Searing Arc Strike.
Ooh, what is that?
He's probably gonna pass on, but it's I'm gonna grab him after I hit him, and I'm going to pretty much cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
And just try and just burn him and get his attention and stop him.
What does that look like for you, Monkey?
I'm gonna grab him. My tail's also gonna wrap around, and I'm gonna give him like an Indian burn.
Indian burn, like 3 Indian burns right now happening.
It's gonna be brutal.
Is that a wisdom save, con save?
That is. What is that save? Where did it go? That is a con save.
All right, that's a 24 to save.
Or no, it's a dex save. So he probably saves
That's a
on
26 to save.
Yeah, so he takes half the damage.
All right, go ahead and roll that damage. As Monkey almost like starts to glow with the sun, almost radiantness as you do this, and you're looking around, Monkey. You look down and you see on his hip, you can see there are 2 potions that look like they're red hanging on the hip of Tai Lung right now.
That's a 16 points, so 8.
8 points of damage. All right. All right, that ends your turn. Crane. Back
All
around
right.
to you.
So I see everybody rushing over here. I heard Poe yell to go help them. So I'm going to fly 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. About here. All right. And I see my fellow Furious 5 fighting for their lives. This Rhino Guard's stunned, right?
He is.
So does that give me like advantage or something?
It would.
Fantastic. Okay, so he no longer has a scimitar. You blink and he has a longbow. That he has pulled out of his apparent bag of holding that he has. And
Hat of holding.
Yes, hats of holding, that's right. Oh, before I go, gotta put the hat back on.
Hat back on.
Hat back on. That's the only way I'm ready. It's actually like a +1 hat.
Sure.
So
all right.
So he gets over here to this rhino, and while he's flying, he's holding the bow and the arrow with his talons, and he pulls it back, and he takes 2 arrows right into the back of the guard. I'm assuming he's not looking at me.
He's not. Go ahead and make those attack rolls.
All right. With advantage, right?
Yep.
Yikes. The first one is a 17.
17. Yeah, that hits for sure.
Fantastic. And thank goodness for advantage. And the second one, oh, another natural 20.
Ooh.
There we go, baby.
All right. That natural 20 definitely works too.
Yeah. All right. So the first attack does 9 points of damage.
Oof.
And the second attack, since it was a natural 20, I'm gonna use one of my Kinsey abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a Kinsey shot. Let me see, where is it at? Yeah. I can make a ranged attack with a Kinsey weapon, dealing extra D4 of damage of the weapon's type.
Sure, go for it.
Hit. Okay, cool. Just adding all sorts of damage to this guy.
All the damage. And so the first one comes in just into the back, and as you do, you see it hits the back of his armor, and it clips the piece that was holding on the shoulder, and that breastplate drops, revealing the back and the lungs and everything from the back side of him there.
Fantastic. The natural 20 is going to do 22 points of damage,
which is plenty to finish off this poor rhino.
Yeah.
As it goes straight into the back, Viper, you see an arrow come out the front chest of this. Blood explodes out the front onto Monkey's face.
Yeah.
And
splash zone.
And he's gone.
Watch yourself.
And he's gone.
All right.
Falls on the ground.
As he falls to the ground, I see Tai Lung fighting against Monkey and Viper, and I notch another arrow and I take aim and I whisper, "He's next."
Same.
Let's see. Mantis. That brings us around. Or no, sorry, that brings us around to Tigress. Make a death saving throw.
12.
12. That
Generous
saves
for a broken neck.
Still kicking. Yay, man.
Yeah.
Broken neck can't stop me.
Mantis. Mantis, you're way on the other side. What are you doing, man?
Mantis sees all of his friends have ran to the other side. And Mantis starts running towards the group. But as he's running, there's going to be some energy gathering in his claws. And as he runs by Poe, he's going to cast Fly on him and himself. So now Poe and Mantis are flying. Mantis's wings just come out and start flapping really fast. They're glowing, though, because it's full of monk energy, as per usual.
Sure.
So I think I can make it all the way to Crane, I'm pretty sure.
I think you can. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to make it all the way to Crane.
What's up?
And I'm going to see all that crap happening. And I'll be like, I'm going to look over at Crane and go, "You got this." And then I'm going to stop right there because I've expended my action.
Sure. All right. That'll end your turn. And all right, so that'll end your turn. That brings us around to Tai Lung. He'll look around and say,
So first rule of combat is make sure you get some of these out of the way quickly. Observe.
And he'll make two attacks, one against Monkey, one against Viper. Both of them reckless, both of them with Stunning Strike. First attack against Monkey is 29 to hit. Make a con save. Viper, second attack against you is 21 to hit. Make a con save.
The 17 on the con save.
Monkey, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. What'd you roll, Rayna?
It's 15 on the con save.
15 fails. You feel your nerve energy like come into you, and you are stunned until the end of his next turn. With that, Viper, you are stunned. So he'll go ahead and flurry of blows again. Monkey, you're gonna take the first one. That's 20. Make a stunning strike again. You take 13 points of damage. Make another con save.
That is an 18.
Excellent.
Coming in clutch with the con save.
A lot of them. Last one coming against you since you're still alive. You took 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
You're still alive.
For now. Make another con save as you take an additional
Who,
10
me?
points.
Again?
Yes. Yes.
Rude.
10 points of damage as he's coming into you. So
another 18, sir.
Jesus.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, how much more damage did I take?
Another 10.
Oh, another one.
Another one? Are you still alive?
Yeah.
So coming against Viper, he actually reaches down and it hits with the nerve and kind of like almost like splits, like twists her in such a way that like her back is arched in an unnatural kind of way. And then against Monkey, he'll go ahead and
looks like he's tickling me.
Takes those attacks and comes across with the knee and then flips around, roundhouse kick to the chest, and somehow you're still up. But he'll continue to move on and come over here, leave your range, and head towards where Crane and Mantis are.
Oh, hi there.
Oh.
That'll end your turn, Viper. You are stunned. Your back is cracked, and you're sitting there and you just can't do anything. Poe, you see Tai Lung is coming. You what?
I said, I'm not having a good time, guys.
It's a rough gold flanks.
Worst birthday party ever.
Poe, it's now your turn. You see Tai Lung. He's come up against Crane and Mantis and is about to engage both of them at the same time. What are you doing?
Does he look like he'd be prone to reasoning? Not as in like surrender, but like, does he look like he's insane right now?
No. He looks very determined.
Okay. I would like to try and goad him into coming out to face me in the hopes that he would be within ballistaing range.
Oh, perhaps. What do you say, Max? What does this work?
You think you're the Dragon Warrior? How about you come over here and prove it to me?
Make a intimidation check with disadvantage.
Oh no. Let's see. What do I have to that? +0. Sweet.
Sure.
You're a panda.
You got this.
Oh.
Oh.
A 15 and a 4.
I think a 4 was gonna fail on this. He seems to like catch your eye, but with that action trying to goad him out, that's not gonna work out. Bonus action.
Okay. Oh, that was my action?
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh. I guess I'm gonna run in and flurry of blows because that's.
I think you have to attack first.
You have to take an attack.
I have to attack first. Okay, can I bonus action unarmed strike then?
If you attack first.
Dang it! Monks suck.
They're great. You can patient defense and you can step at the wind. That's about it.
Step at the wind is not gonna help. I'll go ahead and patient defense it.
Okay, you got it. All right, that'll end your turn, Monkey.
We got this.
I'm going to make my way as quickly towards him and try and get what I saw on his belt.
Sure. All right, you move forward, and you can see that he's got some. He's got 2 of these little potions kind of hanging from the side of his hip. He's facing the other way, but there's something going on. Make a sleight of hand check, Monkey.
Oh, I'm not terrible at those.
It's gonna be hard to do. There's a lot of moving pieces right now.
That is a 14.
All right, you take your action, you reach out, you try to grab one of those, and as you're getting a better look now, you can see it's a superior healing potion. You try to reach out and grab it, and unfortunately, he's a little bit too quick. His hips swivel, and your hand grabs at air. Bonus action.
Come on, Jackie Chan.
I wouldn't be able to attempt it again as a bonus action, would I?
Oh, let's try it again as a bonus action. Let's try it again as a bonus action.
That is a 19.
Yeah.
That's gonna fail, unfortunately. This is a quick guy. He's super fast. You grab it one hip, he flips, and you grab the other. He's just turning around, and looks like he's about to come across with a roundhouse kick on his turn. Crane.
Okay. Fighting myself suddenly in melee with Tai Lung, I will drop the bow and arrow and pull out my scimitar again.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to use Sharpen the Blade. It's another one of my Kinsey abilities. As a bonus action, I could expend up to 3 key points to grant one Kinsey weapon that I touch bonus to attack and damage rolls equal to the number of key points I spent for 1 minute.
All right.
So yeah, that effectively gives me a +3 to attack and damage.
All right.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna proceed to cut Tai Lung's tail off.
Oh,
You wouldn't.
Oh no.
oh, but he would.
Is he still reckless? We still got advantage?
Yes, he is.
Fantastic. That's another natural 20.
He'll go ahead and use lucky for that.
Excuse me, what?
He uses his first lucky for that.
He has lucky. Of course he does. Okay.
I
So do I
gave
just?
him 3 feats.
So do I? You want me to reroll both of them or just the one?
Just give me another 20.
Okay. That's a 16 plus 9 plus 3.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay, cool.
Definitely hits.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the second attack as well.
Okay.
Come on.
So the first one's coming in, and like the scimitar appears out of nowhere, like with this, and he's not expecting it. As you come down, and ooh,
Yeah. Let me roll damage for the first one because my thing's slowing up right now.
sure.
Yeah.
It catches him off guard. You come down, and it hits in the shoulder, but at the last second he's able to just sidestep just enough. You hit him in the muscle, and it hits bone quick instead of actually getting into the deltoid or the traps there.
So that's gonna be 12 points of damage for the first attack,
Okay.
and for the second attack, okay, it's back. They came up now.
What's that? 11 plus what?
9, so a 19
That
or
that
20.
hit.
20.
That hits no problem.
Fantastic.
Doom, 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 doom. There are so many people around.
Oh, good damage. That's 15 points of damage for the second one.
15 points of damage. All right, perfect.
Really hope he can't cast Thunderwave.
Don't give
That
me
would
any
suck.
ideas.
That would suck. That would suck. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, because that was my bonus action was to make it just to get the extra damage and stuff.
That'll end your turn. Tigress, make a death saving throw.
Darn.
1 up, 1 down. Mantis.
Okay. So I'm flying in Tai Lung's face. Do I get advantage because Monkey is flanking?
You get advantage because he took reckless, so you can attack with advantage if you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna attack with advantage.
Sure, go ahead.
So first one is a 26.
That hits no problem. There's just a flurry of monkeys and cranes and mantis, and Poe is running in there too with his big old belly. But it's working out as best we can.
I'm
Patiently waiting.
Take the second attack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 20.
That's gonna hit as well. Both those attacks are gonna hit.
Can you stunning strike him?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use Stunning Strike on both of those. So hopefully that'll.
Okay.
'Cause I'm afraid what he's gonna.
It's a con save, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20 and a 20.
Yeah.
Plus 9.
Jesus.
He's so thick.
He's so thick.
He's just like bulked up. You can see he's cut up on the biceps and triceps.
It's
all
like
over
6
the place.
He's way
6 C's
thicker
on
than
that,
me.
on that thick, yeah.
Yep.
That's 8 and 7
I'm a panda.
on my attacks.
All right, so that's 15 damage.
Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit him 2 more times, I guess.
All right, go for it. Give it a shot.
Oh, okay. So that was a 20.
That's a bunch. Both those are gonna hit.
Yeah.
No problem on those.
Okay, and damage is 10 and 11.
10 and
Solid.
11. All
Yeah.
right.
And
That's
then
21 points of damage. It's action, bonus action. What you got?
after that, I'm going to retreat back to my ballista.
Okay. As you do, Tai Lung will take his attack of opportunity against you.
I have mobile.
I have Sentinel.
Uh,
Wow.
Don't worry, if he
So-
hits you, I got you.
That's going to be a 30 to hit.
30.
Wait, I'm gonna take it.
You're going to take it instead?
Yes, I am.
All right. So
In true Dragon Warrior
Vigilant
fashion.
Guardian.
Okay. You take 11 points of damage, Poe. As you
my-
step in, make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
My dear bear friend, welcome to the fight.
I saw the movie. You're good at these.
Yes, I am good at
You
these.
guys
apparently.
are
Yeah.
killing this.
Yeah.
Like you guys have not rolled underneath the 16.
That
Like,
thing in
only
the
one
movie
person's
happened
failed.
where he
See,
can't
Tai
find
Lung
my
thick,
nerve
but
endings.
Poe's thicker.
Look. All right, that'll end your turn, Mantis. That'll bring us down to Tai Lung. Looking around, he's ready to end somebody. He'll start with Monkey.
Oh no.
Reckless.
I can't take more than one hit. I'm sorry.
He'll start with Monkey.
20 to Monkey.
Oh yeah, that hits. Don't worry, I can't take more than one hit either right now.
That's 9 damage to you.
Okay, never mind, I can.
Second attack. That's a bunch. That'll be 9 more damage.
I'm out.
Oh no, Monkey!
Monkey, you fall to the ground. Bonus action. Let's see. Monkey, you fall unconscious right in front of all your friends, valiantly fighting.
Monkey.
I think what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna flurry of blows and kill Poe if I can. I'm gonna try and kill Poe. 2 attacks coming
try.
at you. That's a 27,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be a 10 damage. Second attack is another 10 damage. You fine?
I'm fine.
He's
Not
fine.
even bloodied.
Hey, make 2 big stunning strikes. Constitution
bloodied,
saving
actually.
throw.
Yeah.
Constitution
Okay.
saving throw for that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You are now stunned, my dear Poe,
Oh no.
That's gonna be difficult.
until the end of his next turn. Viper, you can feel your back come into location as now your turn. You may now take your turn.
Oh,
Sweet. So I'm gonna slither up on Tai Lung.
Sure.
my face is like this, by the way.
That's my bad.
I took his facial nerve.
My bad.
Oh. And it's time for an unarmed strike.
All right, go for it.
Shoot. Okay, that's a 12.
12 is gonna miss, unfortunately. As he's coming across from belly bumping Poe with the nerve damage, and he falls into place. You come around, your first attack just skids off his arm. You just catch the fur. Second attack.
A second attack.
Those all with advantage?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
That's gonna be
Yeesh.
15.
15.
16.
16 also misses. So the
Yeesh.
second you come
Oh,
across
no.
the other one, Viper, and you bite in, and this one you hit his arm again. You find purchase, but it's this leather strap and it's thick, and you can't quite get through it. He's a big boy. Bonus
Everything's
action.
so thick.
Try and break his healing potions.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't grab them, break them.
Break them inside while you're there.
Good idea.
Because I'm gonna go for the healing potions then.
Okay, is this a bonus action unarmed strike?
Yes.
All right, you swing it. So after biting on, he's got you by the hand, but you see those potions. Make an attack roll.
Come on. With advantage, right?
This is against the potions. Straight roll.
The potions did not reckless attack. He's right.
23.
23 is no problem, and so with that, you swing across. He's got you by one hand. You're holding on to him with one foot. The tail comes across. You hit both potions. Both of them smash, and the red falls out on the ground. He looks back at you.
Oh no, that's not what I. That's not good.
That ended.
Ruining my birthday.
About to end your life.
Poe, you're stunned.
Yeah.
He's happy as he could be. Monkey. Monkey.
Oh, I will roll a death save.
Roll death save.
Oh, I die.
You are dying.
Oh,
Rain.
All right, seeing Viper smash the potions and the look of shock and disbelief in Tai Lung's face, I'm going to furiously attack him with my scimitar.
Go for it.
Yes. All right. First
38
attack.
stab wounds.
Yeah, for real. And these are all with advantage, right?
Yep, all with advantage. Get it rolling here, Crane. Tell us what you're doing.
Yeah,
As all
that's a
these
17 plus 9.
Yep,
And the second attack is a oh shoot.
that misses.
That one's
Third
gonna
attack?
be
It's
more.
plus
Yeah,
plus
15.
12 because of your key thing that you did.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's an 18.
18
Did I
actually
do that
does
right?
hit. Yeah, 18 does hit though.
Thank you, Tigress.
Tigers from the grave.
Yeah, that actually hits.
It is, you know how it is.
From the
Sweet.
grave.
So both of those hit.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna do the first one. Damage.
Yep. Give us some description here for us, Brandon.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm staying off the ground because I'm using my talons to hold my weapon. So he's kind of flapping in front of his face, like, oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And he takes the sword and he slashes first at the torso, and then he takes the second one and slashes again, like up the arm.
Oof. Both of
Yeah.
those. How much damage is that?
The first one is gonna be 9 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
And for the second one, I'm going to spend a key point and use what's it called? Death Strike. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a target with a Kinsey weapon, you can spend 1 key point to cause the weapon to do an extra D8 of damage to the target.
All right, hit it.
Yeah, so this one's gonna be 2d8 plus a bunch. Bada boom. Wait, why isn't it rolling?
What just happened?
Hang on, I'm. There it goes. Okay, so that is 16 points of damage for the second one.
16 points of damage with those two. All right.
Yes.
Bonus action.
Bonus action, flurry of blows, of course.
All right, go for it.
Yeah.
Is there ever any question?
It's always flurry blows.
I'm gonna hit him until he stops. Yeah. So after he slashes up the arm, let's see. Let me make sure I hit. Let's start talking about shit.
Both these two attacks.
Thank goodness for advantage. 24 plus a lot.
So that's a 9 plus 12, which is 21, which hits.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
I realized I had taken patient defense when he attacked me. So I had the dodge action going on.
You should have said something then.
I should have. I forgot.
Second attack, Brandon.
16 plus 12.
That hits as well. Go ahead and roll damage on those.
Fantastic. Yeah, after I slice up the arm, it's like something out of an anime, like when he's just going crazy with the blade.
All right.
And there's fur flying all over the place because I'm cutting them up so bad.
Perfect. Well done.
Hey, Furious 5, baby. We got to represent.
Hey, there's 6 of us now.
And Poe, you're right.
And
Poe.
11 points for the first one.
Okay.
Or wait, no, sorry. 14 for the first one. And 10 for the second one.
So on that first attack, he's going to go ahead and do Stone's Endurance.
What that?
And reduce that damage.
Oh, is he low?
He's starting
must
to get
be,
there.
huh?
He's starting to get
Yeah.
there. Take
And
that
then
second
10
right there.
Yeah,
And
10 was the second one.
10 on the second. Got it.
All right.
Alrighty.
And I'm just going to stand my ground. I'm just going to keep flying there and be like, you can't take all of us. You might as well give up now.
You don't know that.
Tigress, make a death save.
I saw the look on your face when those potions busted, bruh.
Oh, so close to beat up.
All right.
It's still down.
Was that a 19?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Mantis.
All right. You know what? If it worked the first time, Mantis is gonna turn this thing, reload with his bonus action, and fire.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
Oh, hey, be careful.
Wait, he might be able to deflect missiles.
Well,
No.
He already said it.
Oh no.
Deflect this.
so that-
He's already done it. He's in mid-flight.
Wait, he used his reaction.
He did.
He did.
He already did. Yeah.
Ooh, go Mantis, go.
Oh no.
Wait,
That might hit.
Well, not where he is now. So with that, the arrow lines up. You fire it, it smashes. It hits just at this pillar, right here. Hits the side of it and kicks off.
Okay, can I flurry of blows and just shoot one more time?
You use your bonus action to reload already.
Oh, you're right.
Ah.
So you can use I can say you use the rest of your movement to kind of like prep the next one so you'll be ready again.
Yeah.
But that'll be it for you.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna hit it next time. I promise.
Next time around, it's a lot of traffic.
We got him. Just
That's okay. I'm just still like.
Looking around at this, Tai Lung is enraged now.
Would you say he's furious?
I would not say that yet. But I would say that he's going to try and kill Viper. Reckless against Viper coming at you. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh man, come on.
That's 13 damage to you, Viper.
Oh no, Viper.
Cats don't like snakes.
Are you still up?
Yes.
Second attack against you, Viper. Oh no, is that a 17 hit?
Yeah, it does.
That's gonna be a 10 damage.
Okay. All right, still up.
Still up. Make a Constitution saving throw. If the stunning strike comes in with the second one.
He's got a bigger attack bonus than damage.
He does.
Jesus.
Okay, that's gonna be a 13.
You feel your spine crack again as you are held into place.
All I have is a spine.
It's sad. Flurry of blows. Crane coming across at you. Two kicks to the face. You take max damage. 13 points of damage to you.
Who, me?
Yep.
Oh no. Okay. I'm still up. Yeah.
Make a con save for the stunning strike here.
A con save.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty good at those.
How many more of these do I have left? Can't have many.
That is a 16.
You feel yourself get stunned.
Oh, really?
And you are unable to move for the second.
Right, no.
Poe, you're already stunned. So
Didn't he take his turn already?
Yeah, at the end of his turn, right?
Yeah.
Tai Lung.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
You're not.
So he's good.
Just reckless then. 28. Make a con save again.
Oh no.
You take 9 points of damage.
Oh wait, it is until the end of his turn.
It's the end of his turn.
Oh, his turn's not.
So I can't be stunned again, can I?
You can be stunned again.
Oh no.
I know.
Well, it looks like I'm stunned again.
You are stunned again. So the three of you standing around an unconscious monkey. Mantis, you see all of your friends suddenly lock up, and like the bulked up Tai Lung looking at you in the eyes and looking at the spear you just threw on the ground in front of him. That'll end his turn. Viper, you're stunned. Poe, you're stunned. Monkey, make a death save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
God, oh God.
Where you at, Monkey?
I'm going. Come on.
Make a death save.
Yeah. Okay.
You succeed. You're not dead yet. Crane, you're stunned. Tigress, make a death save.
Alive.
Alive. You are now stabilized. So you no longer have to make death
I
saves.
stabilized a broken neck.
You're stabilized. You're not dead. You're not dead. Mantis, you're the only one who gets a turn.
Okay.
Help.
So if I'm thinking this right, I should be able to get 2 shots off.
You should be able to get 1 shot off. It's an action to shoot it.
Action, and then bonus action to reload, and then action again because I get 2 actions for the attack.
So you only get 1 attack. You only get 1 action. It's a full action to shoot the bow.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can fire it.
Yeah, it's gonna get fired.
All right.
So let's see. That's an awful one. Let's hope. Oh my God.
That I think that might hit.
That might
No.
hit. What are your
No.
pluses?
Oh no,
It's +8 on the arrow.
Yeah,
So
it's 17.
it hits the post and ricochets. This time it just goes a little high, and he's looking at it and like he almost winks at you, like he was prepared for it this time. But it goes a little high, doesn't do anything with it.
Okay, then I am going to fly.
Come this way.
No. I'm gonna fly up 30 feet and use a key point to take patient defense.
All right.
I ain't
You
even mad.
were up there. Tai Lung is going to take his turn. This is. I mean, he's having a rough go of things. You guys are taking up way more damage than they thought. To Viper, you're stunned, so no need for reckless. 21 to hit. You take 11 points of damage. You still up? Jesus. Yep. Second attack is Viper. Here we go. 26. That's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
What?
Creepy snake.
She just maxed out her constitution.
Jesus.
And she took
But I'm
tough.
here.
She's good.
Jesus. Oh
I'm
no.
a strong danger noodle. What can I say?
The most durable noodle you've ever seen.
It really
Not
is.
gonna lie, I did take the durable feat.
There you go.
Last one. Last key point. Flurry of blows.
He's out of key points.
This is it.
Interesting.
This is it.
Interesting.
Crane. Crane.
Yo. No, come on, man. I'm just a bird, bruh.
That's 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 9 points of damage.
Oh, cool. All right.
Are you down?
I thought I was going to feel that.
Jesus. Viper again. That is 25 to hit, and an additional 12 points of damage.
Rude.
Oh no!
You still up?
I'm still up. What part of indestructible danger?
What? What? The snake is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Viper, it's now your turn.
Hey. Finally, I'm
Wow.
gonna attack.
Wow. Okay.
Hopefully I'm not
I'm no
too-
longer stunned.
And
Yeah, we're all good now.
everyone-
Oh, that's it.
Everyone's ready. Let's see if y'all can do this.
All right, big boy.
Everyone goes before he does.
Was there a look of fear in his eyes yet?
I mean, when she didn't go down that last hit, it definitely got out there. Like, he's definitely a little scared now.
It's a
Scaredy
13
cat.
and a 16.
No offense, Cygnus.
16, both those miss. 13 and 16 both miss.
Ugh.
Okay, bonus flurry of blows.
All right, go for it.
Come on.
No
19.
advantage. 19 does hit. And remember, no advantage anymore because you didn't reckless.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
So that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
7 points. He's starting to look real hurt. The furious 5 and Poe dealing damage to your boy in a way that it was before.
I'm not just a side note.
He's
I'm
the
gonna
Dragon
drunken
Warrior.
double back.
Yeah,
He's
it
the
should be the
Dragon
Dragon
Warrior.
Warrior and the Furious 5. There we go.
Gonna drunkenly stumble back a little bit.
Second, another flurry of blows. That second attack missed of that. The fourth attack.
Oh, wait. Oh, did I get another one?
You get a fourth attack. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, another flurry of blows.
Go for it.
That's a 20.
20 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
8.
8 more damage. And you move away, no problem.
Nope.
All right. Poe.
All right.
All
It's
right,
time
Dragon
to put the
Warrior.
whooping down. How hard do you guys want me to stun him?
Like, as hard as you possibly can.
As hard as possible.
Stun
All
him 6 feet into the ground.
All right, boys, let's go. I'm gonna make 2 attacks first off with my quarterstaff. Oh.
Both those miss. So as you
Wow.
come up,
Right,
the first one he
Oh.
pushes out of the way, and he takes the first one comes across at 3/4. He pushes that down, throws you off balance. The other side of the quarterstaff comes, he catches it, looks at you in the eyes.
Yeah, try
That's okay,
harder
because
than
I got
that,
my
my
tiny
friend.
panda feet. I'm bringing them to him.
Go for it.
Flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Okay, one of those is gonna hit.
And one of those does hit.
Okay. On that one, he needs to make a dex save.
A dex save?
Yes.
Ooh.
That's a 21.
Mother. Okay, he's still up. I was trying to knock him prone, but it didn't work out. As I went for the legs, as he kind of
He just
tightened it up.
Hit him in the calf. He just like, hold on.
We know you did your best, man.
I
You did
did,
your best.
but I'm gonna try and stunning strike him, regardless.
Alright.
So con save as well.
That's a 26.
Good lord, he's invincible. I can't do much. All right, but he's gonna take damage.
Take some damage.
That was cocked. That's gonna be a total of, I forgot. Yes, 4. Okay, 11 damage.
11 damage. Looking real hurt here.
Brain.
One tiny panda foot to the side of the jaw.
Monkey. Death save.
We will death save.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, that doesn't even make sense.
How did it?
You rolled.
I doubled.
You rolled a 12. You rolled a 12. You're still.
I was like,
still
wait a
alive.
second.
Yeah.
Crane.
Interesting.
Crane.
Amazing.
All right. Whew, now that I can feel my feathers again, I'm going to quickly. I'm going to use my talents to quickly pick up the scimitar and sweep across at the legs, at the same time standing up and then coming down across the body of Tai Lung.
Go for it. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a 14 plus 12 for the first one,
That hits. You sweep the leg.
and then
And
a
then
15 plus 12,
and
right
you-
down from the jugular to the
Like split him down the chest. You can see there's this
Yeah.
long, two. It's not real deep, but it's like half an inch deep all the way down his chest. Splits his vest open, which falls off now. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
damage on that.
Okay, and I'm for the first one, I'm gonna use my my what's it called? Death Strike to get the extra
Ooh.
D8.
Go for it.
Yeah, so that's 2D8 plus a lot of bonus damage. Boop, boop. Oh, fantastic! That's good damage. That is a 9 plus 17 points of damage for the first one.
Okay.
Still up?
And the second attack, I can only do that once a turn. You know what? I'm just gonna stunning strike him with the second attack.
You
So-
roll damage too.
Okay. Yeah.
Does a
That's 17 points of damage for the second one.
Does a 12 save?
Does a 12 save? Of course not. That man is stunned.
I think
Yes.
I'm out.
With 17 for the second attack?
17 misses.
No, 17 points of damage.
Oh no, he's still up. He's still up.
Okay. Well, he is stunned though.
Hold on. He might not be. Let me find it.
Oh.
What?
Nope, he is stunned. He is stunned because I'm out. I need a key point for that. Yeah.
Yes!
He is stunned.
That's what I'm talking about.
And this one, you get over there, Crane, and like with the peck of just the perfect spot as you've slid him down, you get right underneath
Just the
underneath
tip
the
of the
elbow,
sword.
and you
Yeah.
just see him go limp for a second.
Yeah. Okay. So that was my action. And he's stunned.
He's now stunned.
Bonus action flurry of blows, bro.
You still have key points.
I do. I have 4 key points left.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, because flurry of blows only cost 1, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I've got 3 left now that I'm about to finish this guy off.
Go for
Do
it.
I get advantage, right? Because he's
You do.
stunned.
Because he's stunned.
Yeah. That's a 19 plus 12,
That's definitely gonna hit.
and that's a natural 20, baby. Go Crane.
Okay, well
All right.
he has 1 hit point left. So Brandon, how do you want to do this?
Oh yeah. After I stab him in the shoulder with just the tip of the blade, and I see the blue energy come out and him freeze up, I will use my wings and fly up over him and take the sword in both talons and drive it straight through his heart.
All right. So as you come down, Crane, you've got both of these in each hand. You almost do that dive thing where the wings come in, and with that extra extra speed. You get it both straight through the shoulders, rip down. Both of his arms fall off on the ground, and
Yes.
it all falls out everywhere. You see the blue light in his eyes fade as it
Kind
goes
of
dark.
perch on the tip of the sword, and I do the crane pose.
Skidoosh.
Catching it.
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh. You see
Furious
him
5
fall
style,
to the
baby.
ground, and you see his body dissipate into ash, leaving the plane.
Woo.
Oh, that wasn't a normal one. Okay.
Boy,
I wanted his arms.
for sure.
What?
Well done, everyone. Excellent effort. You as a group, you go through and get everyone back up. Maybe grab some of that healing potion, get everyone else out. Looking around, doing some investigation of Tiamat's lair here. You discover that there is no scroll, or that it was taken earlier, and this was an original place for the Dragon Scroll. And in fact, there is no secret ingredient by the end of it, no matter what Tai Lung might have thought.
He's just delusional. Well, he's dead
He's
again
just-
now, so.
And now he's dead again.
That's the same ending as the original one.
Crazy. All right. Thank you everyone so much for playing with us. Thank you everyone for donating. We're about to go to a quick auction because there's about to be a really interesting phase 3 here, where we're gonna play the Spice Showdown and play some noodles and do some cooking fun stuff here. Should be an awesome, amazing experience here for everyone. If you on the menu for our players to bid on during the auction with the gold coins you've been gifting them so generously this whole time, we have a cast iron skillet, a pressure pot, D&D style, a blowtorch, propane, ice cream machine, and a bread maker for all of our players. So if you have not given gold or anything to your favorite player yet, please do so now or during the break. Our teams split up here with Crane, Mantis, and Tigress versus Monkey, Viper, and Poe. And we'll also be dealing with the Meat and Potatoes Boys, which is a callback to an old campaign that we have.
Yeah.
So go ahead and drop those in. We're gonna go on
The
a
reigning champs.
quick break. We'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes, and we will get started there. So thank you everyone for joining us. So we'll be right back.
You gotta fix his neck.
True.
Yeah.
And we're back. Thank you everyone for sticking with us through the break. Thank you everyone for providing their coins. We want to go ahead and announce our most valuable adventurer in this Kung Fu Panda monk Iron Valor was our dear Brandon Hatcher, representing Crane, who got the final kill on Tai Lung. So congratulations, Brandon. Excellent effort. Overall, Team Red, which is Brandon, Christian, and Dylan, scored 1,150 gold pieces, and Team Blue finished with 550 total. Thanks to those gold pieces that you were all able to provide to them as they defeated Tai Lung. Team Blue was able to acquire an ice cream maker, and then Team Red got the cast iron skillet, a blowtorch, a bread maker, and one of my personal favorite things in the kitchen, a pressure pot. All of those things are going to provide them advantage as they roll into this. And so thank you so much to all of you who have contributed to that and stuck with us this whole time. Speaking of that, thanks to your efforts, we are now going to do a giveaway. And you can see that here on the screen right underneath. We're giving away the monk shirt. Use the command loot in the chat for a chance to win, as Lauren is going to open that up for us. So as we go through, it's open now. So you can command loot to go ahead and enter yourself in that. At the end of this, we will go ahead and draw for that. In tonight's phase 3, the entire party is going to participate in what is called the Spice Showdown. Okay, so the Spice Showdown, for which you don't know, is a cook-off minigame for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. 3 teams of 4 to 6 players, in this case 3, compete to serve an appetizer, entree, and dessert, much like Iron Chef. 2 of which must incorporate the secret ingredient. Showdowns consist of 5 rounds in which competitors cook, assist, or their team, or sabotage and block the other. Each round of the showdown represents 6 minutes of in-game time, and the entire competition takes about 30 minutes. So, our players have been chosen, and they have all of their items and all their pieces that they bring into the table. Our top scoring player on Team Red was our dear Brandon Hatcher, and as such, you are the executive chef for your team. In addition to you being the executive chef, you may assign roles to both Christian and Dillon. What would you like for them to compete with as part of your group?
Okay.
They can be the sous chef, the prep chef, flavor master, or assistant.
Well, I remember in a game long past, Dillon and I played together, and he was one hell of a flavor master.
That's right.
So we're gonna let him reprise his role as a flavor master.
The flavor master it is. Flavor master, for those of you who don't know, once per showdown, you can use your turn to give any plate 2 successes. No roll required. If the plate has any number of negative successes, it now has 1 success. The great thing about this is there's no substitute for flavor. You can have an ugly plate, you can have a badly designed plate, but if it tastes good, it doesn't matter.
Get that Salt Bay action in there.
Salt Bay. What will our dear Christian be playing?
Okay, we talked about it a little bit, and I think he has some sneaky little ideas that he wants to do. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make him the assistant.
A wonderful idea for our saboteur, if you will. The assistant is an excellent all-around player in the kitchen, but when you sabotage, you can make a stealth check. If you are successful, your sabotage counts as 2 failures instead of just 1. Oof! It is a nasty little ability, and is wonderful at any Iron Chef Spice Showdown. Our highest ranking member on Team Blue is our wonderful, beautiful Rayna McGuire. So you are our executive chef, meaning that you can use your bonus action on each of your turns. You may take a bonus action to give a D8 inspiration to anyone on your team, and you can do that every single round. What else would you like to be in your group? Unless for James and Max, what would you like them to play?
Hold on, we're working it out.
Looks like there's a lot of behind the scenes action going on here. For those of you who are not patrons already, if you check out our Patreon, you can see this game available on there. You can get access to it. I think it's for as little as this is a while back. I think you had to go actually into the Dungeon Delver tier. I think it's $8, something like that. But you get access to this game and everything else that we do, as well as the encounters, the magic items, the spells, the unique classes that we release, all the one-shot adventures, all that stuff, and this is included in that.
Okay, so James is going to be our assistant.
Another assistant, again with the sabotage ability. And then Maximilian, what is Max going to be?
Let's see. Chef? Or prep chef?
Prep chef.
Yes.
Prep chef is another very unique ability, similar to the suit. It's similar to the executive chef, but you may take your turn to assist everyone at the table. So yourself, you get assisted as well as everyone else there. So effectively, once per showdown, everyone on your squad rolls with advantage. It's a very powerful ability, and you really help everyone all at once with your skills and talents.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So, Poe, Crane, Mantis, Viper, Tigress, and Monkey. You step into the arena, and across the array, you see Shifu. He's alive now, I guess.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh no!
The timeline is funky. He's alive. He says, "No, Shifu, Red Panda, the Red Panda, Shifu himself." I don't know if he's alive or not. I haven't seen the third movie.
Yeah, he didn't die in the first one.
Yeah, I don't think he died.
Let's go. We walk in.
So
You walk
anyway.
in.
Hold on.
Walking beside them are these. Walking beside all of you, the Furious Five and Poe, are these three redneck-looking dudes, and they are walking around. All of them have cut-off sleeve shirts. Each of them is wearing jeans with boots, and absolutely looks like they can have put away several briskets in that 20 to 80% range of meat to fat.
Are there humans in this?
What? What are
Are
they?
there
What?
humans in this, or are they?
Oh, they're definitely humanoids. It's hard to tell exactly.
They don't belong here.
They
Too much
definitely don't.
blood.
But each of them is sporting a mullet of sorts. Each of them, you can see one of them has his own barbecue sauce hanging on his hip, special made. It's definitely not up to code, but he's got it. You see one of them has got a little. It's actually a spiral bound notebook. Kind of looks like this, but it's stained with this white kind of sauce on it, and they're strolling up on you. The meat and potato boys rolling up in here. As you all approach, Shifu sitting there says, "Welcome all to the Spice Showdown, a test of skill and talent. For this challenge, you will have 5 rounds to produce 3 dishes that show me that you can be honorable to the ingredients themselves. Today, I have for you." And he goes over to the table with the tablecloth. He rips it up, and underneath he says, "Noodles!" Looking around, you see these bowls of finely cooked secret ingredient noodles from the goose
People.
of Poe's father, and in fact, you see a couple of goose right behind him, and there are 3 or 4 to 5 goose that have their heads cut off and have already been plucked and prepared.
God.
And
Wait,
so they-
what?
Whoa, this can't be legal. Where did
The
you
goose.
get those?
Goose
That-
and noodles.
That's got to be murder.
Goose noodles.
Goose and noodles.
I think Poe might be offended.
Yeah, so if the goose eats some of our goose, he's not a judge, is he? Because that makes him a cannibal.
Yeah, Jesus.
We don't have a goose.
Poe's
talking about
dad
goose?
was.
Isn't Poe's dad a goose?
He is.
He was a goose.
Yeah,
I'm a
apparently
goose by
now
descent.
we're cooking him.
I'm a
Goose
bird,
and
so they
noodles.
could be like
I'm a
my
goose-in-law.
cousins or something.
Poe, make an insight check.
What?
Is your father?
It's that whole side of the family.
Oh my God, he got a natural 1.
Really?
Oh no.
Poe, you're not sure if that's your dad or not.
Oh no.
It could be. You're not sure.
That was the most important roll of the night.
We'll never
All
know.
right.
The ultimate patricide is about to take place.
Yeah, he's about
No
to
one-
eat it.
He's about to eat his own father
Jesus.
and
Chef.
gain his power.
Executive chefs, please step up to the plate. And you look around the arena, and with the normal Iron Valor arena that you've seen that has all these rocks and ballistas and towers and lava running through it is not present today. Instead, you see an executive chef's kitchen, 3 identical sets set on either side. The crowd is in full flux, and they all look hungry, I guess. I don't know. It looks like maybe your dishes will be duplicated into this to feed everyone. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It brings all of you up into the executive chefs, which is Viper and Crane, and then a blonde, cut off sleeve, beaten potatoes boy steps up next to y'all, and Shifu says, he says, "In the words of my grandfather, I can see." And we will begin. I don't know what it is. I'm so sorry for everyone who's out there. Everyone roll initiative. When I say everyone, I mean just the designated members of your group and the Meat Potatoes boys.
Okay, James.
Do you want me to roll that?
That's why.
Natural 20. Let's go.
This is why we pick him.
What's up?
Natural 20.
Better do the same or we're
Plus
cutting
10
your
don't
pay,
matter.
Yeah. 26.
I told you, man. This man been hot all night.
I have been.
He's been
It's like
just
my
rolling
fourth natural
20s. I think it's like your fifth.
My fifth? Okay. Look,
Okay,
Astro
okay.
Astro is being good to me tonight, and I thank the gods of the dice.
Astral's not been good to me tonight.
You're done with me.
No, I'm gonna eat my dad.
Yeah.
That's the only one that mattered.
Yeah.
Wait, no, he got
it's the other way.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The natural one was me
That's one
trying to
insight.
identify my dad's corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
That was
That wasn't
rolling
an
for
initiative roll. Yeah.
The initiative rolls
Monkeys was
16
the initiative.
plus 10.
16. Oh, 26?
26.
Wow, mine's only a 25. But I natural 20 though, so
Yeah.
Too bad.
So you win.
yeah.
Those the rules.
Mhm. Mhm. Meat and taters.
Taters.
Uh-oh.
I think you're muted, Daniel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we can. I can hear you.
Yeah, you're not coming in on this stream.
Oh no.
What about now? Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we could.
What about now? Am I sounding okay?
Yeah, you sounded good.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, you're
perfect.
back on the stream now.
Okay, good, perfect. We were.
Sweet.
I don't know, but here we are now. But we are ready to roll. So you're looking around at these noodles, right? And so some of them have already soaked up a lot of these kind of like chicken brothy, like mushroomy kind of miso soup style bowls, and those are kind of Those are kind of already steaming a little bit. Off to the side, you see some of these noodles, which are pretty much just flour and water rolled together to the actual noodle form, but those could be transferred into something else. And then there's the goose itself. So, Team Red, you've got an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert you want to get started. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, we can grab all of our ingredients at once.
Yeah, everybody runs up, grabs your stuff.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna grab some of the noodles that have been like soaking. We're gonna get a goose, obviously. And yeah, like a whole goose.
And we're also gonna grab some of that the noodles that can be formed.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the third one. Yeah.
You get all those. You grab your ingredients. You bring them all back. Let's see. Let's start with. Let's just go down the line. Brandon, Christian, Dillon. So Brandon, what are you starting out with? As
Okay.
What are you contributing to first?
Okay, so we've got this bird, and I'm thinking it'll make a good entree centerpiece for our meal here, for our 3-course meal here. So I am going to take it. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna take the cast iron skillet, and I'm gonna start to heat it up. And I'm going to take this bird and kind of chop it up, and start cooking that on the throw some seasoning on it, and start cooking that on the cast iron skillet.
All right, so you take that out, maybe like portion it up, and then get it in the right place. Is this a whole roast you're doing, or what is this happening?
Yeah.
All right, so the whole thing's going in there. You maybe got some braising going on, onions, a little bit of mushrooms. It's all sitting in there.
You know what I'm saying. We're gonna really like season it up and like get that flavor going.
Perfect. You're using the cast iron skillet, so give me a dexterity check with advantage because of the cast iron skillet. You want to make sure you get the whole thing covered here. You know what? Investigation. Give me an investigation check.
Wait, what happened to?
I changed my mind. Investigation check. You want to make sure that you get the whole thing covered, that it's well seasoned on all sides, and you get all those little nicks and crannies.
Okay, investigation with advantage.
Yep, with advantage because the cast iron skill.
That is going to be a 13.
A 13, and so with that you succeed, and you put one on that the one success on the entree.
Woo! Okay.
Alrighty, Christian, what are you working on?
Oh wait, for my bonus action, can I take a bonus action?
As the executive chef, you may.
Yeah. I'm gonna give a D8 of inspiration to I'm gonna give the D8 of inspiration to the flavor master this time.
Yeah.
All right. You are inspired, Tigers. Christian.
All right. So Mantis, after putting down like uncooked noodles, is gonna turn and look at all of that food that's still on the table. He's gonna run back up there, slice up his claws a little bit, and then he's gonna get the very end of the table and cast Fist of Unbroken Air all the way down.
And just knock it all everywhere?
All over it and together, knock it around and just off the table.
Okay. Give me an attack roll, like a dexterity attack roll for this.
Oh! That's
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
As you go over here, assistant, and you get your fist, you smash it, you do all that, but unfortunately the wind just goes right over the soups, and they swirl a little bit, and you successfully cool them off, but all the goose and all the noodles and everything stays in place. Unfortunately, now the soup that you guys will now receive is now cold, but it's also not falling apart everywhere.
That's something.
We can fix that.
Excellent effort, Christian. Dillon.
Do we still have like magical mages who conjure up food that I might want to add that isn't included in the
Yes,
what he has?
absolutely.
Bet. We're gonna get some yellowtail sashimi with a bed of romaine lettuce to go on the side with our udon noodles with cutlets of duck in it.
So as your executive chef goes up and pulls the noodles and the goose back for the second ingredients, you go out to the guy in the back. And you pull out, you get all these pieces, and it's this beautiful spread right in front of you.
Yeah, so we get the yellowtail tuna. We it's gonna be a little bit of an appetizer go on the side, and we're gonna start filleting it and getting the nice cuts of meat out, a little bit of fat in it, salt it up, season it.
Oh, perfect.
As a flavor master does.
To start this out, give me a dexterity check on this. Just making sure you get the right kind of sizes as you're getting it, so you don't have
dexterity check.
Yep, straight dex check.
14.
14 is another success on the appetizer for Team Red. As you get in there, and they're all about the right size, and about 5 or 6 minutes in, you've got a pretty good looking sashimi plate going on here. You said duck cutlets as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna use some of that ducky searing up, and we're gonna put those in the. I was gonna put those in the udon noodles.
Ooh! I got those going on with the burners up and everything too.
Good sear on it with the cast iron.
Perfect. I love it. Things are getting the start over here on Team Red. Team Blue. Let's kick things off with our executive chef, Rayna. What's going on with you?
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna run up and get our ingredients.
All right. You feel this burst of air come over you, and like whatever sweat that you did have is just it's perfect now. You feel this this wonderful breeze across the way.
Excellent.
Ooh. Well, I'm cold-blooded, so I love that.
There we go.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna. Let's see what I just said.
So
I'll confer with my team.
So you go up there and you grab again, grabbing the noodles and the soups and the goose and the things you have to have. You got those in your hand and you bring them all back and set them on the table for everybody. Are you going to work on a plate?
Yeah. I'm gonna use a flurry of fists to start mashing these noodles into some kind of cake.
Okay, we're making something here. Just give me an attack roll. Give me an attack roll on this. Dex plus proficiency. You're proficient with punching, obviously.
She doesn't have fists.
With the tail.
How many slaps does it take to cook a chicken?
That's a 15.
Oh goodness, what'd you roll? A natural
15.
15. That's success. Let's say that you're preparing. Is this for the appetizer, the entree? What are you working on?
Appetizer.
On the appetizer, that's starting to get some success. You've got these noodles prepping for whatever it is you may be working on over there. Still hard to tell. James.
Oh, I am going to start prepping a honey vanilla based mixture for our ice cream.
Okay. So going over to the magical chef guy, getting getting some milk, some eggs, some honey, some amazing stuff.
I'm getting some sesame, a little bit of honey, get some noodles.
All right, mixing up, getting ready for the ice cream machine. Let's call this the prep work on this. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Make sure you can get all the things you want.
No idea what I rolled over there, plus investigation, which is a 0. Look! Both teams have a natural 1. That's pretty good.
Natural 1.
I didn't find anything.
You come over, you got your eggs, you got your honey, you've got your sugar, you've got everything mixed in, and you're like, this should be liquid. Why isn't it liquid? And you realize you forgot the milk. You gotta go get that.
Shit.
And that'll be next time.
No milk.
Max Poe. The
right.
noodle man himself.
I am going to rush up to the stage and look at the newly cooled noodles, and I'm going to get an idea. I'm going to grab a gigantic helping of noodles and take them back with me, and then go to the chefs and take honey, milk, some salt, a little bit of caramel. I'm going to take all that and begin prep work on my secret entree.
Ooh, it's a secret entree. How are you prepping it? What's happening? Are you just kind of organizing everything right now, or?
So I'm gonna start getting the noodles prepared by mixing them up with the ingredients.
Ooh, okay. Just give me an intelligence check. Straight intelligence.
Okay. Yeah, +1. All right, here we go.
You're starting to get a feel for things, and like noodles, okay? You know how they work. You had this idea, and that's kind of like pulling you along here. But unfortunately, like it's not going the way you envisioned it, and you're gonna have to audible a little bit if you're gonna be successful in round 2. But for now, you got what you've got. All right. That'll end Team Blue's turn. You guys look around and you look over, and the meat and potato boys, they have foregone the noodles. They do not want those. In fact, one of them runs over and says, this is just, soup is for, I don't even know what it is. There ain't no meat in this soup. It's just noodles. He flips the noodles up in there. They go everywhere. They grab 3 goose and bring those back. You see one of them starts to take some magic and does some fire bolts. and starts lighting up the ovens, and they start to sear them. And pretty soon there's smoke and fire coming up from the meat and potato boys. Looks like they haven't even started dessert. Looks like they're working exclusively on appetizer and entree. Two of which end up successful, and the other one not so much. But they haven't even started their dessert yet. But you can see them wildly going over. Looks like they got some sauces. One of them's got the goose, and they've got the whole thing in there. The other one has chopped it up into several little pieces and has laid it out onto their griddle, and they're just kind of searing it and getting the meat prepared to start out with. All right, that'll end the meat and potatoes, boys. That ends round 1. Bringing us around to Team Red. Starting out with our executive chef.
All right. So, first things first, I look over at Mantis and I'm like, look, that was a good effort, man. But, next time, maybe aim it a little bit lower so that it blows all the stuff off. And I'm going to give him inspiration so that next time he's got this.
No one ever thought the Mantis would shoot too high.
I know, right?
But
so when he was still flying, that flying spell hadn't worn off yet. So I got my meat and my veggies, and it's got like onions and mushrooms and all that stuff, all cooking up real nice in the cast iron skillet. I'm gonna take this pot that we have, and I'm going not the pressure pot, but I'm gonna take another pot, and I'm gonna take some of the noodles and kind of start cooking those in there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking noodles.
Yeah, the noodles that were soaking in the broth, kind of, because I'm going for like a flavory kind of like a Campbell's chunky soup type deal. So we're gonna have those noodles cook it up in there, absorbing all of the flavor of the goose broth.
And this is in the pressure pot, right? Or not
yeah,
in the pressure.
Yeah. If I use the pressure pot this round, I can use it again next round.
No, only once. So maybe hold off. This is like a broth that's kind of seeping and the water's coming out of it, enriching the noodles inside.
There you go.
Yeah. I love it. This is give me a dexterity check, because you need to keep this keep all your ingredients in the right ratios here if you're going to be successful.
All right, a dexterity check.
Yep.
That is 8 plus. I'm pretty good at those. 8 plus 9.
And that'll work. And another success on the entree for Team Red.
Wait, was that check?
Check or save?
Yeah, it was just dex check.
So I think it was +5, but I don't know. Am I still?
If it wasn't a check, is a 5. Save is a 9. Was it a check?
It's a check.
Okay, so
unfortunately that is just underneath. It seems to be doing what you wanted to do, but not quite as successful as you thought it might be. Christian.
Okay.
Mantis.
All right. So Mantis, being a little inspired this time by Crane, is gonna look over at Crane and say, "I got this," and then he's gonna jump down and go over to what seemed like the meat and potato boys. Seem like they know what they're doing, but he's gonna try and run underneath their table and then cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave over the whole thing. Okay. I love that. Expending the spell slot, Thunderwave goes off. It goes everywhere. Make a perception check. Give me perception.
All right. Oh my god.
No. Sorry, that's the wrong one. You're the assistant. Give me a stealth check, because it's gonna work. You're gonna go over there and blow everything up. Give me a stealth check.
That's a 9.
A 9 total?
Remember you're inspired. You can use your inspiration.
What inspiration is it?
It's a D8.
All right. Hopefully, let's see what happens. Oh, 16.
16.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
With the 16, you successfully get under there without the meat and potato boys seeing, and you just absolutely go over to one of their dishes. Let's say the appetizer, which is where they had them chopped up. It looks like as you get over there, they were starting some kind of taco, perhaps. It's like chicken taco. But as you do, the thunder wave goes off. The plate goes everywhere, and they don't even see you get there and get back. That's actually, and so that will be 2 negatives on their appetizer. as you get over there and just sabotage the mess out of them.
Do I get a bonus action or no?
No, only executive chef.
Gotcha.
Unless it's something like.
No, we're
No,
good.
probably not. Not in this. Perfect. Thunderwave goes off. There's a loud boom throughout the entire arena, and you guys all see the mess that is this, and realize, hey, magic's still a thing. All right, that ends your turn, Dillon. Tigress.
All right. Seeing him mess up Meat and Potato Boys, I will take this opportunity to try and mess with our other competitors, and I will cast Magical Darkness on them.
Ooh, Magical Darkness. How long does that last?
Oh, that's a good question.
On and who are you casting this on? Meat and Potatoes Boys or
Blue team.
Blue team? Team Blue. Okay, so Team Blue.
Up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
Oof.
Magical Darkness comes out, and it goes on you now. You don't. There's no sabotage here. There's no cooking done. But Team Blue, you can see centered on your plate. There's like this little black dot. It looks like the end of the world from or the entire universe from Men in Black, as it opens up and darkness encapsulates all of you. Everything you do in this for the rest of the round will be in darkness. That'll end your turn, Dillon. Yep. Team Blue, this brings around to your turn. Rayna, you're in total darkness, but you can still do stuff. What are you trying to do?
As a snake, I can see in the dark, so I'm fine.
It's magical darkness. It's a little different. I know.
Fine, man.
I know. It's true blindness, even for the non-blind.
Yeah, even the blind are blind.
Yeah, you're even more blind.
What you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna inspire my team now that we're blind.
Hey, that's something. So someone's already inspired, right? Who's inspired right now?
I don't think I've inspired anyone yet.
Okay. Well, somebody. Who are you going to inspire?
I'm gonna inspire Poe.
Poe, you are inspired. What do you say to him to inspire him, Viper?
Well, we can't see, but we can still smell and we can still taste. We can still get this guy. We can still pull this out.
You feel inspired, Poe. That's your special bonus action on your turn, Viper. What are you gonna do? Your action. You want to cook? You want to sabotage? You want to assist? What do you want to do?
What can I do?
You can keep working on that appetizer if you want.
Might need that.
Well, I guess I could keep doing that.
Okay. So you're
she's
already
gonna
there
reach around in the dark. Yeah, she's reaching around in the dark. She's feeling for jars and she's adding them to her noodle cake mix.
Sure.
And
Noodle cake mix. All right, and this on the appetizer, right? Or
yes.
is this on? All right, perfect. Give me a investigation check with disadvantage because you want to make sure you find the right stuff in the darkness.
Oh shoot, that's a 6.
6. Unfortunately, you're not able to find the things you want. It's just that disadvantage of the darkness is keeping you from what you're gonna do. About 5 or 6 minutes in, you do find the sugar and the spices that you were looking for, but it's taken longer than you expected. James.
I am going to snack on the noodles that I grabbed because I'm hungry.
And it's dark.
And I'm going, yeah, it's dark, nobody can see. So I'm going to try and make my way back to the chef to get the couple ingredients that I was missing.
Sure.
And then make my way back.
You certainly do that. And then what are you going to do?
I'm going to work on... I'm going to put the shit in the ice cream, hopefully the ice cream machine.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
Uh-oh, I'm good at those.
Now, it's a straight roll because you're now using the ice cream shaker.
It's better than the last one. Actually, twice as good.
Twice as good.
Oh my god!
It looks like that ice cream's gonna come out a little chunky.
Why is the ice cream machine getting hot?
Poe,
This is a toaster.
So what was the issue that I had again last time? I couldn't. I didn't have all the ingredients.
You found them at the very end, and then you got your milk and brought it over there.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna call upon my inner peace, and know that I've been working with noodles all my life. That I can do this. I don't need eyes to do this. I can just feel it out.
All right. Go for it. Make it. What are you trying to do?
So I am putting the finishing touches on those noodles, and I'm getting them ready for the next layer of preparation.
And this is an entree?
This is the entree.
All right, give me a dex check. Just give me a dex check.
All right, I can do that.
Disadvantage because you're blind.
Where'd it go? 10.
You take your noodles, you get ready to drop them into the pot, and you hear a loud sizzle, and you're like, "Wait, I should have heard a thump into water," but instead, all your noodles are burning on the stovetop because you missed the pot entirely. Hit the wrong side. It's not going well for Team Blue. That brings you around to round 3. Or as the meat and potato boys one of them tries to go over and they grab a new goose and try to fix that as well and continue to work on all of the stuff that they're doing. One of them looks like they are successful on one of those. And they continue to do their thing. Top of the round, that's our first culinary conundrum. Shifu comes out and says, "One of you from each group must sit out this round. Choose now." Executive chefs, who do you want to sit out this round?
Oh, I forgot to use my inspiration. God damn it.
I'll let Mantis sit out this round. Our saboteur.
Mantis sits.
Sit me out.
Executive Chef Rayna.
Do I?
You can put me out, coach.
Yeah. Well, you have inspiration. You stay in.
She'll inspire you before you go, though.
Okay. So,
I've been blowing it entirely.
Well, she can inspire herself too.
Yeah.
What? Wait, huh?
Oh no.
You can do that?
I'm making ice cream in a toaster.
You have an ice cream machine.
Who do you want to sit out, Rayna?
Yeah, you're up to you, man.
Okay, I guess Poe.
Yeah.
Poe, you are out.
Master Chef.
Poe, you are out for this round. Team Red, start with the executive chef. Brandon, this third round. We're moving into this thing.
Okay. How many rounds are there total?
5.
Okay,
This is the third round. We're moving into it.
So, let me see. I look over at Tigress. Which one are you working on? Are you working on the appetizer or the dessert?
I've laid out and seasoned the sashimi. It does not take a lot of prep to do. I just kind of made it look nice. Current plan was to work on a dessert because I don't think we have one.
Fantastic. Okay, so it looks like my flavor master's got all that covered. So I'm gonna keep focusing on the entree here.
Okay.
Are my noodles done cooking? Are they good to go?
Yeah, they're definitely done cooking now, and you're getting ready to.
Okay,
you've got
sweet.
those killing it now.
So here's what we're doing, man. We're gonna take this pressure pot, right? And we're gonna put it on like a low to medium setting because and so we take the noodles and we pour them into the pot first, right? And so we've got those cooking around in there, and then we're gonna take all of our other ingredients that we had cooking on the cast iron skillet, and we're going to very carefully scoop all of that stuff in. So the chunks of meat, and the onions and the mushrooms, and just all of that flavory goodness is all going in there as well. And so I'm gonna put the top on and set it on a low to medium heat and have all of those flavors just blend together, making this delicious goose stew type of situation.
Perfect. And then you take that raw goose, put it in there, and you got those wonderful flavors scraping the bottom of the cast iron. Get all that stuff
all
in
that
there.
in there. Yeah.
All in there perfectly. It's going on. Let's see. Give me a. I will take.
Oh, I'm also gonna inspire myself because I'm pretty sure Tigress still has her inspiration.
Yeah, you can be inspired. You know what? You're kind of. I'm gonna call this it's kind of like a stew you're making here.
Yeah.
Give me a survival check with advantage.
A survival check.
Yeah. Okay, kind of making sure you don't overflow it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, Oh wow, I'm proficient in that for some reason.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, I got a +7 to the check, so we're gonna
with advantage.
Roll this with advantage. Pair of 10s. Okay, so that's a 17.
And success on this entree again.
Sweet.
All right, and you get in there, you close it down tight. It starts to fill up and cook. You feel like at the end of round 4, that's gonna come out as you start round 5, and it's gonna be just phenomenal and ready for plating.
Oh yeah, I can smell it already.
That'll end your turn, Dillon. Tigress.
All right, I'm gonna commandeer his cast iron skillet, saying he's done with it.
Sure.
And I'm gonna clean it off, get it nice and ready to be used again, and I'm gonna start trying to make a like sugary glaze to go on peach-filled rice balls.
Ooh.
Yeah, straight from the tree of wisdom outside.
Yeah, boy.
Straight from the tree of wisdom. Give me. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're just gonna start making that.
Okay, you got the sugar in there. You're deglazing the pan. Starting to make this caramel kind of mixture that you're gonna go into these peach rice balls. Go ahead and give me. This thing's super hot, and we want to make sure you get everything cleaned out of this. Otherwise, you're gonna have noodly like mushroom smell in it. Give me a dexterity check. Just straight dex.
Since he's using the pan, does it get
I'm gonna
advantage?
use my
No. You already used it once.
My inspiration.
Oh, okay.
The inspiration.
That is 17.
17 is a success. Working on the dessert for Team Red. All right, well done. That's moving around. Vipa.
Okay. Can I use my magic resistance to try and do something about this darkness?
It's already gone. There's no more darkness for you. It disappears. It's one round. It's gone.
Nice.
Oh, that's
okay.
nice.
So now that I can see, do we have other cooking utensils, or do we just have this ice cream machine?
No, you have everything. Anything you can think of, like
There's a toaster full of ice cream.
Pots and pans and toasters and ovens and all that kind of good stuff.
I think those were just the magical.
Those are just the
utensils.
bonus items you can use.
Just making sure I don't have to like try to start a fire with sticks over here.
No.
So I'm going to take my 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 noodle cake mixture. I've added some kimchi, some little savory bits, and I'm going to take some fat from our goose to fry those in.
Ooh, I like it. This is good. Give me. Let's say we're gonna fry these up. Let's go survival again. Give me a survival check. Because you're trying to make this fire and get it hot enough and get everything set up so you can get it into the right temperature.
Yeah, that's a 12.
12? Plus anything?
Yep. Let's see.
Inspiration, any of that fun stuff?
No.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ah, just off. Go ahead.
Can I inspire myself now, or do I have to have already been inspired?
No, you can go ahead and inspire yourself for this.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna do that then.
Right.
So does that help me?
For sure. You only need one more, so that's good. That's going to lead you to a success. And you've got these rice cakes, and they start frying up just a beautiful golden brown for this. That's still in the appetizer, right?
Yes.
Perfect. These things are starting to look really good. It looks like it's going to turn into a beautiful dish as we keep rolling it. James, hummus.
I'm gonna look over at the red team. Which one of their dishes looks the best?
Make a perception check.
Oh god, what am I doing? Rolling 2 again. That is a terrible one. 4 plus garbage.
Hard to tell.
6.
Hard to tell.
I'm going...
They all have plates out, so they're doing stuff over there on Team Red.
Okay, I see something boiling, right?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna try to sabotage.
All right. Give me a. What are you trying to do with your sabotage?
I'm going to go over there and I'm going to stealthily reach up and use burning hands to overcook whatever is inside that pot.
Okay.
How dare you?
Make an
How
arc.
dare you.
Give me an Arcana check. You're not gonna sneak up on them, but
I
getting
thought you
that
said it was a stealth check for sabotage.
only for the assistant.
I am
He
the
is an
assistant.
assistant.
Oh, you are assistant. Yeah, give me a stealth check. Give me a stealth check first, and then an Arcana check.
So a total of a 20.
You're definitely in stealth. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
That
Don't
one's
fail
gonna
me
be
now.
A bit more difficult.
Oh,
Ooh. That is just a straight 19.
Wow.
Straight 19.
Wow.
So with that, you get over there, and you almost like casually walk over as if you're looking over there, like gracefully like lay a hand on the pot and say, like trying like you're giving advice and giving some assistance and like just overheat that pot, and whatever's inside you know is going to be a little bit too rubbery. And as you do that and back away, you're like, oh, I'm at the wrong table.
Wait a
Back
second.
That darkness, really, it just turned me around.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of
Crazy.
where's my fireball?
Yeah.
That unfortunately will take a pair of successes off the wonderful entree that you guys have going.
Oh man.
All right, that'll end your turn. Meat and Potato Boys taking their go around here. Looks like they've successfully got their tacos going and got those back up and running where they're not completely destructive. It looks like someone actually got a dessert ready. They literally just started baking cookies. That's it. Like they're not here for anything else. They just started making cookies. All right, that brings us to the top of the round 4. Another culinary conundrum's coming at you guys. Shifu announces to the group that this round you must select any of your 1 plates you have currently. Start over completely. Choose one.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm gonna toss mine in the trash can eagerly.
Wait a minute.
Executive Chef, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm going to take stock of what we have so far. I turn my pot off, obviously, and I'll open up the front. I'll open it up. Let the smoke all come out of it. How does it look right now? Can we get a tally of our
So you look at
successes
it,
and failures and stuff?
Yeah. So looking around, looks like the appetizer and dessert are both doing well. You have 1 success on each of those. The entree is back. It's basically worth nothing. You're going to do some improvement to what you have in order to be successful. But you can start over anything. Some stuff's easier than others.
And we have to start one over?
You got to pick one and start over.
Okay, well, seeing as this doesn't have any success on it, we're going to just throw the whole pot out.
It looks like there's a layer, and you turn out this is the right decision, because as you flip the pot over and stick it out, there's actually this caked on blackness that just destroyed all of the complex flavors that you had on the bottom. Man. It's caked into the bottom. Almost you want to throw the whole pot away at this point, but we'll reset from that.
Okay.
Team Blue, you guys have 2 successes on the appetizer, nothing on anything else.
We're gonna throw out the entree then.
One
of our burn piles of meat.
No one's even started the entree yet. Throw that out.
I have. It's horrible. Get it away.
Just get rid of it. Start over. Meat and Potato Boys look at their tacos and say, garlic bread's fine. They take their tacos, throw it out. And then they reset over there as well. Red, start round 4. You start with your appetizer. What do you got?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come over to Tigress and say, what else does this appetizer need?
What else does the appetizer need?
Yeah.
I'm thinking we need to add a little bit more flavor to the sashimi. Raw fish by itself can be a little bland. I've seasoned it, but I'm thinking if we start making some eel sauce to go on it, like I think it'd be pretty bomb. Eel sauce, okay. maybe a little bit of spice, maybe like some spicy mayo.
Okay, like a little spicy eel sauce,
little bit of creamy spice.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna run over to the or I guess fly over since I'm Crane. Fly over to the ingredients table, and I'm gonna grab some eels. I'm gonna grab some spicy mayo and all that stuff. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get a pot, put that down. I'm going to extract the sauce from the eel. I guess just kind of grab them and just strain them and get all that good stuff out of there.
Give me a survival check.
We don't need that.
Give me survival for that.
Survival check. I'm good at those, right? Yeah, +7. Okay. Ooh, so that is a 9. But I feel like I'm not exactly sure what the DC is, but I really have nothing to lose, so I'm gonna go ahead and inspire myself.
Okay.
Yeah, to add an extra D8 to that.
Maybe you can get it. Let's see.
Give me an 8. Okay, so total that's a 6 + 7.
That's not gonna
13.
Unfortunately, that's not gonna work. You start to squeeze and you realize you just run your hand down and like just some poop comes out of the end.
Oh yeah, see, I'll need that. I'll need that.
That's not how you milk an eel. Apparently, it just and then it takes you a little bit, but you do eventually get all that stuff out, but not in a quick manner like you expected.
Yeah. Okay.
Mantis.
Okay.
He's back.
So. Okay. So we need an entree.
We need an entree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna see that my pal just literally put poop everywhere. I'm like, we're gonna scrap.
It was in the bowl. It wasn't everywhere.
I'm gonna grab another goose head. I'm gonna grab the bread maker, and I'm gonna grab some butter, some salt, and some cheese. And I'm like, yo, let's make some fondue and put a little bit of goose in there. So I throw all the cheese inside of another pot after I pushed his away. After I push the poop bowl away, but I say, don't get rid of that. We might use that later. And then I'm gonna just try and chop it up with my claws, going across and throw a bunch of different cheeses in there while I throw the raw dough inside of the bread maker to go ahead and make that rise a little bit, and go ahead and chop up the head as well.
Perfect. You've got a lot of movement going on right now, Mantis, and you're real small. Give me an acrobatics check as you move around this kitchen, moving all around the place. Like you're gonna bounce off people, getting cheeses, getting stuff set up, putting a lot of fire on, like getting to the right temperature. Acrobatics.
24.
24. That'll be considered a success for this. Buddy. Even straight roll would have been a success. But you have a nice pot of fondue that's starting to melt together and looks like it's going to be perfect when the time comes around. Well done. Flavor Master.
Was that his appetizer?
That's an entree.
That was his entree he was working on?
Yeah, baby.
This is round 4?
This is round 4.
Okay. So I am going to continue working on the dessert. I'm gonna get the sauce off. Cast iron heats up fast. Make sure it's not burnt. Get that off. Pour it over the rice balls, and get them all prepped up for a little bit of sugar on the top of them. Get them all crystallized, looking nice.
Nice. All right.
Finish them off.
Pull it out, and this is kind of like a performance, kind of getting the right plating going on. Give me a performance check for this.
That's only a 10.
10. It looks okay, but you're not going to do any brownie points for this.
I'm pretty sure. Did you use your inspiration already?
Yeah, I did. I used it last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not getting brownie points, but you've got a good plate together. You're gonna roll with it, and that's a good thing. Team Blue, Rayna, you guys have got a great appetizer, but your entree and dessert have a lot left to be desired. What's going on, Rayna?
I'm gonna assist everybody this round.
Your prep chef goes around. What are you doing with this, Poe? How does that look?
I'm gonna bang my utensils together. I'll get a real serious look on my face and say, "We're gonna get to work right now. We gotta catch up."
It's almost like an intimidation, like
basically, yes.
Yeah,
ice cream machine over.
Viper and Monkey, you're both gonna be rolling with advantage this turn. What are you doing?
Sweet. I'm gonna join in on the cheering, and I'm going to inspire. Let's see, who's
Monkey.
Monkey. Yes,
Monkey needs inspiration.
you got this. You can make this entree work. Or dessert, whichever one, you can make it
He's
work.
doing the dessert.
He's working on dessert.
Make the dessert work.
Dessert.
You got a wonderful appetizer here, Viper, but nothing's been done with the entree yet. It actually just got thrown away. So what you got?
I'm about
Just
to get
start
on
work
that.
on the entree.
Yeah, you can do that too.
All right, I'm gonna get some more noodles, and I'm gonna get started on the entree.
Sure. Just getting those mashed up, getting ready to fry those up again. What did we say?
Actually, they'll be cold.
This time, we're gonna make a cold noodle dish.
Oh, cold noodle dish.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Just give me nature check. Do nature.
Nature.
That's what we're gonna do. We're on nature.
Cold noodles.
Or cold noodles.
All right, that's a 2.
2 is great.
You think
You-
being a
you-
snake
How those
knows about
recipes
cold
looking,
noodles?
Dylan?
Looks like you.
I see your screen flashing different colors on your face.
I was looking at my character sheet, sir, to see how I was going to sabotage you next round.
Okay, cool.
So things are going super well. You guys have got you got the code noodles out, and you got everything set up. Looks like you have everything in position for a final round. Set out this entree and get it plated and out the table. But it's going to take a lot of work in round 5.
Doesn't
Monkey.
she have advantage because I assisted her?
Yeah, you do have advantage. I thought you
Try
had
again.
advantage. My mistake.
Oh, that's much better. 16.
16. That is going to be a success in this case, and so we do have one for the team entree. Monkey.
I'm going to try and get a large batch of ice cream actually to be ice cream.
All right, you're getting towards the end of this, so it's about getting this thing out of the ice cream machine. Make a let's make sure you don't drop it. Make a dex check.
Advantage.
With advantage.
Oof.
For God's sake!
Oh my God.
Hold on, let me inspire myself. Ooh.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Monkey!
Oh my God.
So, team blue, you see that ice cream is going that ice cream is going pretty well for you, and you got some of it, and it comes out, and you start putting it in that cup, and then one of the meat and potatoes boys comes out and says, "Y'all don't need any of that ice cream. Just get some cookies." And he slaps it out of your hand. Anything that didn't get into the bowl is now just destroyed as the bowl goes flying over there, completely destroyed, giving 2 negative successes to that dessert plate.
Oof.
As he comes over there,
That puts
and
it
look,
into the negative.
it puts it in like double negative. It was at 0.
A
Just
double
kidding.
negative.
And then looks like they got some of that garlic bread toast going too. So they're doing all right now. The meat and potato boys.
Those dang meat and potato boys.
As we end up into the final round,
Do I not get an action?
that's your assistant is everybody.
Oh.
That's your action.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because you get 2 actions assisting each person.
I see.
All right, so top of the round 5, last of the Spice Showdown. It's about getting plates on the table and then and getting them prepared for the final showcase. As we stand, Red has 3 functional plates, Blue has 2 functional plates, and the meat and potato boys have 3 functional plates. So it looks like everybody but Blue is going to go into this final round with 3 plates ready to go out. Red, we'll start with you. Executive Chef, what are you doing?
Okay. So we got. Did I finish my my eel sauce?
You did. So as we head into this last round, you can also obviously cook, and that will give you additional chances to have a great dish, and you can roll more percentile dice in the final in the judging, or you can obviously block and keep someone from messing up your stuff. Those are actions you can take.
How many points do we have, or successes?
Looking around, it looks like you have a success on each plate.
Okay, so we've got 1 on each. Okay.
Crane, protect my thing. Protect the entree.
If we can,
Protect that entree.
yeah, if we can, so I can block and keep someone from sabotaging what we have.
That's right.
Okay. I'm gonna, yeah, that's what I'm gonna devote my turn to, protect what we have, and I'm going to inspire Mantis over here, see if he
Okay.
can pull some last minute shenanigans out for
All
us.
right, so you can block one plate. Which plate do you want to block?
We've got one on each.
Yeah.
I guess we'll block the. We'll block the entree.
All right, the entree is protected. You move around. You actually kind of pick it up and make sure that no one's going to really mess with it without getting through you first.
Walks
Yeah.
away
So
with
you're
it.
right there. Yeah. All right, that'll end your turn. Mantis.
All right, I'm gonna grab that bowl of poop, and
There you go.
Here we go.
I'm gonna head right over to the meat and potato boys and be like, guys, check out this awesome chocolate sauce I made. Here, you guys can really try it on your cookies. I'm just gonna go ahead and just put it on there for them.
Make a deception check here for me.
All right.
It's stealth, isn't it?
Now, well, he rolls stealth, and then perception,
Okay.
or stealth and then deception.
So nat 20 on the stealth,
Ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
and
And then he talks to them.
Yeah.
so an unnatural 1 on deception.
You're inspired if that helps. It's the last round. Might as well.
Okay. No, I'm not. I'm inspired, though. I think I already used mine. Oh no, I didn't.
No, I just gave it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, he just gave you some.
Oh well, that's or 2.
Unfortunately, you get over there real quick and you've got the poop and you're ready to put it on there, and they're like, okay. And it turns out that stealth was so good that you actually gave them like an actual chocolate thing that they used, but it's not as good. I'll give them one with the natural 20 as is. I'll give them 1 negative instead of 2. We'll bring their appetizer plate back to a 0 with that natural 20.
That was a good try, though, man.
Well done. I wanted it to happen so bad, but true. 2s are 2s. Flavor Master, round us out for Team Red.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stop. I'm gonna try and stop Crane from running away with that disc because I wasn't done flavoring it.
I was just protecting it. I wasn't running from it.
All right. Well,
I'm just standing in front of you, like body blocking for you, making
all
sure
right.
nobody
Well,
else. touches
I'm about to flavor this up. What did we end up making? He had something bready going.
So he yeah. You guys dumped out the entree, and then you what'd you guys do?
That was a fondue.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fondue.
we're making fondue and noodle bread.
All right. Well, as a flavor master does, it looks like he expertly made the cheese sauce, but he completely forgot to season it. I mean, these things happen. I mean, like you're in a rush, you just had to scrap it. You know,
What
rounds are
kind of
coming down.
seasoning? What kind of seasoning do you put in cheese?
Kind of season. Well, salt and pepper. I mean, salt and pepper. You can't go wrong.
Perhaps like a sprinkling of blue cheese, like to give it some depth and some like, some movement throughout it.
I mean, I'm down. Blue cheese can't hurt it. I mean, you
I
can't
prefer
go
like
wrong.
a spicy cheese sauce.
You want spicy cheese? Like
Yeah.
A chipotle, yeah.
Yeah, there you
Chipotle?
go.
A
Yeah.
chipotle.
we'll hit it.
A little chipotle, and so that'll add 2
Boom.
additional successes to the entree plate, and you are protecting that as you are. The queso chipotle, as we are. That'll end Team Red's turn. Team Blue.
Okay, so since we were so
Top of the
Rude,
round. So go ahead. Sorry.
You might want to inspire yourself.
okay, yeah. So I will inspire myself, and I'm gonna try for the ice cream again. I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna get some cream and some honey, some walnuts maybe.
Sure. This is like this dessert is having a rough time. Make an initiative check. Just roll initiative and see what you do here. Is that like we got to get some stuff on the board quick. It's already got 2 negatives.
Yeah.
It's toasted.
It's gonna be a 19.
19. That'll take one of them off. You're able to get the correct ingredients over there so you guys can bring this ice cream back up to where it needs to be. It's probably not even going to be an ice cream, but you get like one of those cold plates down for like the Rolo stuff. Right? And you got
Yes.
one of those down. You think of that, you put it in there, and it's prepared so the squad can get that out quickly. Max.
Nice.
So I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna add that to our main dish as our as we finish out the entree with ice cream.
Oh, like combining these things.
Yes.
Okay.
Creating some Darson honey noodles with sesame, honey, and just a splash of caramel.
Okay. You know what? This is a complex thing you're doing, and making it work. Give me an intelligence check. Straight intelligence.
All right.
You got this.
No, I don't.
You got this, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
We'll add that as with that. Whatever you were trying to do, it's creative, it's unique, and it works. That's a success on the entree. Mr. Monkey.
I'm going to go sabotage.
Ooh, which way are you going?
I'm going towards red.
Red. So you got a blocked entree, but you got a appetizer and dessert that's available.
I'm going towards that dessert. Dessert's been doing me dirty all day.
Make a stealth check.
18.
18. So if successful, this will count double. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna walk over there and pretend to trip and cast Searing Sunburst at my feet and kind of just like bump the table and just like knock it onto the ground.
Okay, we're trying to knock the whole table over as we do this. Just ruin it, knock the whole plate over. So Flavor Master, you go over there and you're dropping this chipotle. As your back is turned, you hear, "Oh no, I'm a monkey!" And he,
"Oh no, I'm a monkey."
Give me deception. Give me deception as you try to fake sunburst, knock it over.
Gosh, what is my deception? -1.
Oh no!
You're not a very good liar.
Oh no! A 2?
A 2?
2. You go, "Oh, I'm a monkey," and you fall, but you just missed the table.
He doesn't believe me.
I don't believe
You're not a monkey.
It's not.
You can't fool me.
Last time you tried to walk over here, it didn't end well.
You land on the ground. You get some. You land your face in where the poop was. It's not good. No. You're probably not presenting, but that's okay. Now in Team Blue's turn. They're going to. The Meat and Potato Boys are going to try, and they've got a 0 on the appetizer, and so they're going to use their full turn trying to get that back into place. Get the appetizer up and running, so they can roll up with their full plates available to them. And they're going to get a natural 20, and then another one successful. So that's going to give them a single use or a double use. And with that.
I feel like the Meat and Potatoes boys just went again, though.
I feel, you too?
They might.
Yeah.
I told him I should have sabotaged him, but he said no.
As long as they don't win, we'll be all right, man.
All right. So that will end the showcase, the Spice Showdown here. So as we move into this final piece, we're going to present the various items that we have created. Final tally. Team Red has 1 success on the appetizer, 3 successes on the entree, and 1 success on the dessert. Team Blue has 2 successes on the appetizer, 2 successes on the entree, and will not be presenting a dessert plate.
Oh.
The Meat and Potato Boys have 2 successes on the appetizer, 2 successes on the entree, and 1 success on the dessert. So they're going to be a formidable opponent. So, in order to expedite this, because we're already talking to 11 o'clock, we will present separately for everything, and then we'll roll everything all at once. So, the Meat and Potato Boys step up to Shifu, presenting in front of them. The first piece is this wonderfully laid out set of garlic cheese bread that has been fabricated from the noodles themselves. Mixed in there, it has these rich, mushroomy kind of flavors, very Italian. So they have drizzled garlic pieces all over it, and it has these pieces of cheese that they have melted on top as they present their appetizer. The entree is a roasted goose. It has been braised and boiled in onions and mushrooms, and they've taken just itty bitty slices of it, and you don't know how in 30 minutes, but they've got this nice smoke ring on it. It looks like they dropped some of their own personal barbecue sauce on it as well, and it's just there by itself, speaking for itself in flavor. No presentation. And then finally, the dessert is literally just an Oreo cookie, a single one on a plate. That they brought out. It does not include any of the secret ingredients, but you only got to get 2 out of 3. So, and who doesn't enjoy an Oreo cookie? For the meat and potato boys, the first roll is going to be. They get 2 chances at this. So, rolling percentiles. Let's see. The appetizer is going to score a 28 and then a 79. So the appetizer scores a 79. It's a great piece of garlic bread. The goose.
Just one piece of garlic bread.
The goose scores a 95.
What?
The meat and potato boys.
Oh no.
Oh no, not again.
That's it.
Not again.
And then the dessert, there's
11.
only one success here. Only one success here.
A 10.
An
That's what I'm talking
18.
about.
18. Not a great roll. So total for the meat and potato boys is going to be 192 out of 300.
Oh boy.
Excellent effort from the meat and potato
We
boys.
can do this, boys.
We can do this.
Let's see. Rayna, would you like to present next for Team Blue of all the dishes that you have?
Sure. Okay. So we are presenting a light appetizer of kimchi noodle cakes. They're a bit spicy, a very savory, fried in goose fat. So, and for our entree, we are presenting a bowl of cold noodles. Wait, what are they?
Darsan,
What are
honey sesame, ice cream.
Thank you, Puff.
All right. And so I have you guys down for, correct me if I'm wrong, 2 successful appetizers, 2 successful entrees. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Here comes the appetizer rolls for you guys. That is a. Oh goodness, that's wrong. Oh, I rolled
142.
I rolled d20s. I'm sorry. That is an 82 on the appetizer, which is an excellent roll. And for the entree, that's a 95.
Hey.
So while there wasn't a ton from a quality standpoint from these, from there's not a quantity standpoint. These are two of the best dishes that they put out onto the field. Excellent effort from Team Blue. That gives you guys an 82 and a 95, which is 7 and 17. 177, just behind the Potato Boys, but a strong second place. Team Red, Brandon, Executive Chef. Executive Chef Crane.
All right. Executive Chef Crane walks up. And for our appetizer, we have yellowtail sashimi with an eel sauce. It's made with a spicy mayo. It's kind of like an aioli type sauce. For our entree, we have a queso with a duck head bisque, and it comes with a side piece of baked spaghetti dough bread. And then to round everything off for our dessert, we have peach-filled rice balls that are drizzled in a nice, sweet dessert type sauce.
Nice. All right, let's see your final rolls here. So for the appetizer, that is a
103.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
that is a 3.
Just a 3.
That's
That is
what it
just
Yes.
3.
That says 10 though. Why would it be just?
I heard you the first time. That's just a 3. 3 over there. This one has got 3 successes on it. So
Oh, I see.
best play of the night, hopefully. That is a 57.
Not the best plays of the night.
Hold up.
Hold up.
That's one of the
57.
worst plates of the night.
Wait a second.
So 57 there in
Oh
the
no,
middle,
not again.
and then a 77. So
Second place.
57 and then a 3. That appetizer just did not do it the way we expected to. 137 for Team Red. Oh goodness! So
Oh, not again.
Not again.
The meat and potatoes
In-
boys.
in
I
the
told you,
end,
Max. Can't
That's
lose,
all
made
right.
'em.
We didn't lose.
Oh, we did.
there's
We all lost.
We all lost.
Yeah, we didn't lose.
This is the loss.
first place me and Potato Boys.
Second place is just the first loser, man.
First place me
Yeah,
and
but we're
Potato
not the last
Boys.
place.
Second place Team Blue. Third place Team Red. You know what? I'll just say it. There's no substitute for good flavor, and that's what the Meat and Potato Boys put out there. Just garlic, Oreo cookie, just great goose flavor.
I should have just kept it simple.
The Oreo's not even their flavor though.
Hey, look, I'm
But
not
it
here.
did only get them an 18, so we got that going for us.
That's true. It did, and I'm not here to.
See, they rolled up with their own special sauce. They cheated.
That's true. It did.
True.
All right, thank you.
That's true,
thank
they
you-
did.
Thank you everyone for sticking with us. We are finishing this up. Let's get this giveaway drawn out. Lauren's gonna do that for us real quick. Max, Rayna, Christian, thank you so much for playing with us this evening. You can see Rayna featured on Fate's End this Monday at 7:30. You follow dear Max over here at Panda Juice Games on YouTube. Christian, do you have anything you want to plug or anything you've got going on for us?
I think it's up there, but you can follow me at Arts and Law on Instagram.
Arts and Law on Instagram. Kind of a contradiction there, but that's our man. We love him anyway. So thank you guys so much for playing with us. We certainly appreciate that. Shout out to Vincent pledging $8 on the Patreon. Mathis Oliver subscribing to the Twitch channel. Thank you so much. Hello Love Doves following the channel. Our dear Dylan for subscribing with Prime for all those. If you enjoyed this channel and you have that Amazon Prime subscription, feel free to do so. It certainly supports us. It helps us do what we want to do. VDRQP with the follow. Decoy Charm with the follow. J Beeson 87 with the follow and the sub. Thank you so much for that. Definitely appreciate you guys joining us here in Iron Valor and in the future for Fate's End. The map shout out. Yes, the map shout out. Our map was created today by someone. Chezu.
All right.
Chezu
It wasn't
Peku.
made by a robot.
It was not. It was made by Chezu Peku, which is on Patreon. We support them personally, and I think I don't know if they do us or not. Let me find Peku. Oh, we'll find them. Put them in the chat. They are wonderful. They made our map today. They have several versions of the map that we put out. Fantastic Patreon account. So if you're not following them or supporting them on Patreon, you're missing out. They're wonderful if you are a DM or if you're looking for resources for your game. So we use. I think they also do our traditional arena map as well. So that's good. Yeah, Lauren put it in there for us. If you want to follow that link, you can also see them there. So thank you for that. Let's see who has won our giveaway, the monk t-shirt that we have here.
Make it work.
Holy crap, that's me.
Mr. Make It Work. Brother B himself.
Wait, we were allowed to do that?
Oh no.
I know it's crazy. You know,
I asked earlier, and she was like, "Go ahead." So the shirt
sure-
looks dope. What do you want me to do?
it is dope, and we'll get you one. We'll have you one here for you, Brandon. Thank you everyone who participated this evening. Thank you for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. Join us this Friday at 8 o'clock. We're going to be playing some games and taking a short rest, discussing this. And honestly, we're probably going to spend. I think Lauren is playing some games with a friend of hers. I'm not sure who's on the schedule yet, but we'll be playing some sort of game here, and we'll be talking about Fate's End and what's going on long term. So, or what's going to happen Monday. So keep an eye on our Instagram as we continue to release those monologues, so that you can see what kind of characters you're going to be getting involved in on Monday. So thank you all for joining us. Y'all have a good evening. Bye.
Peace.
See ya.
Bye.